it do what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
All right, all right, all right. KQKC is back with another pop-up midnight or pop-up live stream. All right, I'm about to say midnight. Ain't midnight yet. But welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Of course, I'm in my cubby hole and definitely to talk a little boxing. I will be off tomorrow as usual, but still, the people that can't catch me live, I try to go live like now. Of course, not every night, but still, I try to catch them live. They trying to catch me live, so I try to give them what they want. Now, also, I talk with the merchandise store, whatever. You click on the link, you still can order your merchandise. I put it in the description right there. Okay, and we got that settled. At least right now. That's not how I want it, but that's how it's going to be for right now. All right, so they get back to me in a couple of days. But if you want to purchase, coffee mug or a T-shirt, hoodie, or anything like that with my logo on it, whatever, you're welcome to do so. Okay, and it's right there. You can check out. Follow the directions. Okay, but now we got to talk about a few things. All right, what's up, Big Dog Willie? What's happening with you? All right, it's another pop-up night for KQ. For those that can't catch me during the day, like you, Big Willie. All right, because I didn't see you in there today. Okay, but I thought I'd come on. I wait to knock out and go off, and I come on and talk a little boxing. And give you all a little something because I'll be off tomorrow. My usual day off is on Tuesdays. But it's been a big talk going around, and this is fight week. This is fight week, and this goes to show you that Gervonta Davis is the face of boxing. This goes to show you. You see all the BS that happened today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see all the BS that happened there. Yes. Salute to the OG in the chat. Good late night to all. Yes, sir, HB, the voice of reason. This is why I do this. I've been doing it lately a lot. But now I'm kind of getting the swing of things, trying to get a little rest before I go on at night. Now, normally I just go straight through the day with 3 hours of sleep, straight through and all the way to the night. And it didn't work out so good, but now I'm getting a little balance here. I'm getting a little balance, Now, I will say this. It has been a damn is the face of boxing. Good, sir. Must be hating. No. Devin is the face of boxing. Good, sir. You must be hating. No. Matter of fact, I got to talk to Devin like I'm his father because his father is not doing anything for him. Now, keep in mind, that's his dad. And I'm going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it right now, but that's his dad. But his dad is messing this man career up. And you see Eddie Hearn up there. You see on that thumbnail, Oscar De La Hoya. And of course, Turkey and Eddie are, besties. So, so where you go? Jake Paul. I fight under his undercards, under Amanda Serrano, under a woman fighter at that. So, Tio, they are in the same boat. They're in the same boat. They portray to be something they're not. Now, HB Voice of Reason, you know, and I'm going to get into it, but you know that Devin ain't no damn face of boxing. Because if he was, he would be putting butts in the seats. I mean, let's be honest. When we think of face of boxing, we don't think about lawsuits. We don't think about this. No, it's not hating. And this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all tonight. When you talk about constructive criticism, it's not hating. When you hear someone saying that, hey, look here, I want to see the young man do good, but he messing his career up. Devin is blackballed now. Y'all do know that, right? I'm the third content creator that came out and said this. Y'all do know that. He can't go to Eddie. He can't go to Oscar. He's suing him and everything. You know they're not going to mess with PBC because of the things he said about Floyd and Al. And what make it so bad, these are his daddy words. His daddy sold him to be this all type. Well, we got bad goods, all right? He sold us a big TV in a box. He delivered the box, but wasn't no TV in it. That's the old school play we used to do back in the days, right? Hey, baby, let me help you with this box, all right? It's a TV, brand new. They don't even look in the box. Right? Here, let me help you to the car. Ain't like it's heavy. I got it. All right? She pay you, bam. She gone. Right? By the time she gone, we gone. Right? Psh, got a lick. That was back in the days, though. That was back in the 70s. Ain't nobody doing that no more. But anyway, that's what happened with Devin Haney. You know, we was open the box and got a undisputed man, a tough, rough street type of dude he portrayed himself to be, and all we got was an empty box. That's what we got. So I'm here to set the record straight. I'm here to set the record straight on T.O. Oh, Terrence Crawford is on that ass. Terrence Crawford said, I'm in your town. He said, I'm in your town right now. Where you at? Well, this is what I told y'all. I kept telling y'all, this man is a racist. And it didn't start from his homies. It didn't start from the liquor store. It started right there in the home. He said, I'm at the grocery store buying bananas. That's what he said. I'm at home buying bananas. Oh, you buying bananas? Well, Terrence Crawford's on that ass. And I guarantee you, Terrence is like that. He would slap you right there in the middle of the street. All right? He'll drop you in the middle of the street. What's going on, athletic mind? What's going on with you, dude? What's good? Dr. Link, what's going on with you? Well, I'm going to drop the link a little later, but you need to say something real fast. I can do that. All right? Because I usually drop the link a little later, but here, let me do that for you, okay? If you got something important to tell me, okay? Here, let me do that for you. This is only for athletic mind, okay? But don't worry, I'll tell y'all when y'all gonna come in and drop the link, okay? Okay, here you go. Okay, there you go. There you go. Do you want me to drop it now? No, take your time. Okay, all right. Well, I hit it and it come in a minute. So now, and this is just a late pop up because I'll be off tomorrow. But I just want to set the record straight on a lot of things. Yes, Gervonta Davis is fighting Lamont Roach. A lot of people had a problem with this. A lot of people had a problem with Lamont Roach, and he fights at 135. He fights at 130, and Tank fights at 135. But what did KQ tell y'all? And I hope y'all been paying attention. What did KQ say? Tank is a 135 pounder, but he's a small 135 pounder. You see? He can fight at 130 if he wants to. This is not my words. This is Coach Allen's words. So he can fight at 135, 130 if he wants to. Everybody trying to put him at a disadvantage. Well, why don't he move on up to 140? No. Weight classes are there for a reason. And you must take advantage of it. You must take advantage of it. And this is what's wrong with Devin Haney. He stayed at 135 too long. Then he started shriveling up, and that's not good for your body. And now he see that. Ryan had Austin had nothing to do with it. Ryan came out today. He came out and said, listen, I gave y'all money when I was overweight, but the truth be told, on fight night, Devin weighed 1 pound less than he did. 1 damn pound. Yeah, and I doubt he was lying. I doubt he was lying because the way the thing went, the way, everything went. So it wasn't a lie. Now, Barrio, and Lady Mine said y'all give Tank credit for beating Barrios. Yeah, I give him credit, but he didn't like 140. That's why he's staying at 135. He said, I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. And, he's a fighter, and he knows his body more than anybody. And he felt that he didn't like it. Because, see, his power didn't carry up like he thought it would. Yeah, he knocked him down. But when Tank hit you, you're supposed to be out of there. Mario Barrio weathered the storm. And you know what? I was right. He was right. Mario Barrio at 147 now a champion. So, Tank is right. See, everybody trying to put him at a disadvantage. Everybody trying to get him go up over his weight class where he don't fight up there. That's just like saying, okay, Terrence, I want you to fight at 168. That's your weight class from now on. Fight at 168. No, it don't work like that. No, it doesn't. That's why Tank and at first I was like, but then again, I understood. Put them damn weight clauses on them. Because come fight night, they weigh what you weigh. But come in the ring that next time you fight, they go rehydrate up. And that's why law, thanks to Devin Haney, that's why they implemented a law all over this United States of America and abroad, where you can't rehydrate up to a certain time limit. That's why. Now, Tank don't get no pads on Athletic Mind. No. He fought at 140, and he put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrio. He put a rehydration clause on him and Ryan. Those are the only two. That's the only two. And I don't blame him. Look how big Mario Barrio and Freddie, and I'm not Freddie Roach. I said Freddie Roach. Lamar Roach. What did he? Well, in fact, hold on. Wrong one. Hold on. I'm gonna read you something him and his dad said on Cigar Talk. And shout out to him. And shout out to Najee. All right. Let me share my screen with y'all real fast. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now. Okay. Now, this is Lamar Roach. This is BoxingScene.com. Shout out to them. There's more than local pride at stake in Tank Davis Lamar Roach Jr. fight, says Roach's father. Now, let me find out what he said. Okay, because he said the same thing I said about the weight issue. And let me see. Because he said Gervonta Davis, he fights, everybody he fought was bigger than him, except Pitbull Cruz, which is true. Okay. Let me see. Was it this one? Okay. Tank Davidson told us first time headline at pay-per-view. And if it's okay, hold on, let me go back. Okay, might be on another. Hold on, just be patient. Just be patient with the old man. Okay, hold on. Let me see, can I go back to here. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, here you go. Weight difference. Okay, that's what. Okay, now here we go. Now, okay, now he said Tank isn't the biggest 135 pounder. Everybody he fights is damn near bigger than him. Rose said in an interview with Nige, a cigar talk. I think the only person that was smaller than him was Pit Bull Cruz. Bingo! And that just in height and stature. He was technically bigger than Tank. Wow. Tank is comfortable at 135. That's why he didn't want to fight at 140. He didn't like it. He didn't like how he feel. He didn't like how he threw his punches. So what he do? He fought at 140 and came right back down and never fought again. And which I understand. Earl Spence started at what? 154. He didn't like it. So he went back down to 147 and stayed there. And he stayed there too long. Now, so therefore, so I don't blame him for fighting at that weight. But he's not a big 35 pounder. I don't see why people are like, oh, you brought up a smaller guy. I'm not stunning like that. Because, see, Lamont Rhodes, now I don't know if he said it in this article or not, but he fought more times than Tank at 135. Matter of fact, he fought at 140 when he came out the amateurs. So y'all can miss me with that bullshit. He fought at 140 one damn time. Every time something goes down with Tank, it's always Mario Barrio. That man been there, gone there, done that, and gone. And now he's a champion 147, which Boots is stuck. We went over that today. Boots is stuck. Eddie Hearn said you're going to make him a champion, right? Well, guess what? He fighting Karen again. Oh, wow, Eddie, you're doing a great job. So, there you go. All right? So, no, and I'm not trying to be funny. Those are the facts, y'all. All right? GMO Jesse Lopez. What's going on? Tank was willing to fight Conor Jen, but that's not a problem. I don't even know who Conor Jen is. Okay? So, Conor Ben. No, Tank wasn't willing to fight no damn Conor Ben. He said, hell no, he ain't fight no drug cheat. Where you getting your information from, my brother? No. He said, no. He said, I'll fight Conor Ben, but he got to get off that shit. And Eddie is a snake. So I don't know what y'all talking about. What's good, Mark West? What's going on? He ain't in the East. He ain't on the South like me, baby. He's out West. What's good, Mark West? What's happening? Now, okay, my guy, athletic mind. If y'all know who he is, a good young brother, boxer, amateur boxer, and he doing his thing. All right. And if you want any intros, outros, it's in the description. All right. So he's from New York City. So he got a great backstory too of his father, of his mother. I'm sorry, of his mother and brother, and his mother saw his brother get killed, and he got a great backstory. You might want to subscribe to him and talk to him and maybe get to know him. All right, a good brother. Now he said, bro, damn near everybody Pacquiao fought was bigger than him. Where people making excuses for him, did he make excuses for himself? See, this is the thing. We all try to live back in Pacquiao, Mayweather. And like I said the other day, we going out with the old. We coming down in with the new. Things are changing, which I wish they don't, but they are. We don't have the big heavyweights when I was coming up. We got guys like Alexander Usyk. That's not big heavyweight. But then again, we got Daniel Dubois. He's a real big, true heavyweight. See, when I was coming up, we had big heavyweights up there. Larry Holmes, Trevor, Muhammad, all these guys. They were big heavyweights. That's what's heavyweights. But now, guys are smaller. Guys think they divas. Guys don't want to fight because they don't want to get embarrassed. Guys don't want to fight because they don't want to be a means. Look at Gervonta Davis. He got the biggest contract ever in boxing with Amazon Prime. Bigger than Floyd Mayweather with Showtime. What happens? What happens? They all say, I got something to do. Ryo, I got a rematch with Pitbull Cruz. Like nobody ever heard Step Aside Money. But nobody wants to fight the champion. Nobody want a jaw bro. Nobody want to get knocked out. Nobody want to be a means. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Lomachenko, he wants to spend some time with his family right now, so I have to respectfully decline the offer. Oh, really? Really? Then you look around. He hiding in the crowd and shit, right? Because Turkey, and the cameras on him, right? His family ain't no way around. No way around. These fighters today are soft as hell. I'm sorry. They are. They are soft as hell. They need some dog in them. And I'm sorry, Gervonta Davis the only one got dog in him. Well, he's the only one that loves to fight. He loves to fight in the ring and outside the ring. And Terrence Crawford, I think he liked to fight too. Because, man, I think he liked that. And y'all know what I mean. Coming from where I come from, I think he likes that. He is like that. Okay? Because I can tell when a person is like that. And I think Terrence Crawford would beat your ass outside on the streets. All right? So I'm just saying. Yeah. So divas, yes. Smaller, no, athletes today are big. No, they not. You see how small the heavyweight division is? Are you kidding me? Really? Ain't nobody big. And they soft as hell. Now, Daniel Dubois, I think he's a big, but ain't no way they should let Alexander Juicy, the little he is, undisputed. And you got these big guys. Look at Anthony Joshua. Now, he's a true heavyweight in my eyes. What happened? What happened? Now, Mike Tyson, he was short in stature, but he was stocky. He was stocky and fast. He was fast, and knocking people out. That power. Now, and I'm going to get into Devin Haney in a minute, okay? Because we're going to separate. We're going to separate who's a sighting and who's not. Well, yes, we're going to. Shakur Stevenson, he was on that list too. I talked to Kenny Ellis. I know everybody was on that list. I know everybody was on that list. So, and everybody said no. So, no, ain't nobody bigger than the next person. Only one blowing up is Devin Haney because he stayed down at 140 too long, killing himself. Then he had to go up to 140. And now look what happened. He had to fight somebody actually his size. And what happened? And don't give me that shit about no drug cheat. All right? I don't believe in drugs. I don't believe in a drug cheat. No, I don't. But we are talking about Austrian. All right? We are talking about a supplement. Not PEDs. We are talking about a supplement. We've been over this 100 times. And he had only a minute in him that you could drop in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. That all the experts said it had nothing to do with him running to that left hook. All right? It's just simple as that. I mean, I hate Rick Glazer. I hate him with a passion. Well, I ain't going to say hate. I don't like to say the word hate. And Rick Glazer had to come out. I'm like, damn, I agree with Rick Glazer. But nah, I mean, everybody. I mean, listen. They made a dumb mistake. Now, Devin Haney career, he's blackballed. You might as well just say he's blackballed. Eddie's through with him. All right? Oscar is definitely through with him because he named him in the lawsuit. He through with him. He's not going to mess with Floyd because Floyd is tied into PBC. His money is tied into PBC. See, I know more than you probably think I know. All right? But one thing about it is you can't compare apples and oranges. Ain't no way. Not today, you can't. No. Compared to yesteryears, no. These some soft ass ninjas. That's what they are today. Fight. Now you got some that do want to fight, like Tank. Now one thing about Tank, I got to give it to him. The man can box, he can hit, he got ring, got Q. He take you a couple rounds. That's the only thing I don't like. I told Coach Ellis, I don't like how he take and give up 2 or 3 rounds to figure out someone. Maybe as he get older, maybe he can quicker figure out someone quicker. I don't know. But one thing about it is he's an all-around fighter. And what makes it so funny, he's small. And he's able to reach you with that stick. How you let him get that close to you with a jab? How is that possible? He has a short jab when he fought Barrios. He was reaching. He was out there reaching. And it was a hard fight for him because he went up to 140, but he weathered the storm. He weathered the storm. So right now, Shakur Stevenson, hold on. Shakur Stevenson. There's a reason why I still got him in my intro. I'm not gonna give up the young man so fast. I think he can figure it out. I know he can't punch. We know that. But if he got a great defense like that, he can turn it around some way, somehow. We talked about this today, me and Thomas Hill on the live stream. He came up and talked about it. Floyd had a little pop. It wasn't no big punch, but it was enough to sting you. Like a bee sting. Just to keep you off of him a little bit. Or, just to let you know you ain't finna walk in here on me. And I think Shakur can change that around. That's what I think. So what's going on, Pastor Cigar Weed, OG? Night Rider, what's going on? Late night pop up. Yeah, it's late night pop up, man. I'm feeling, I'm off tomorrow, so I figure, give y'all a little something. All right. I'm gonna drop the link for my man, Athletic Mind. All right. He want me to drop the link. There you go, Athletic. It's coming up right there. There you go. All right. So, and like I say, Athletic Mind, good brother, man, and I rock with him always. This what you see up here, he did that. He did that for me. All right, yes, sir. All right, go ahead, Athletic. What's going on? Oh, you got Stephen A. Smith up there.
Oh man.
Yeah. Go ahead, talk to me. Talk
You know
to
I
me.
love you. Listen. You know I love you, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to cook you. I gotta cook you, bro. It's
Go
it's
ahead. Go ahead.
it's it's several things you said, right?
Okay.
I agree with Shakur. Now that's my guy. That's one thing we gonna agree on. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Look, I ain't gonna make no excuse for him. I understand why people got the criticism they got with him, whether it's on Twitter, in the ring, his performances are lacking in son, all that. I agree with that.
Okay.
That's my guy though. But here's the thing. The thing with Tank and then Devin, right? We already established you don't like Devin Haney, so let's just put that on the table. You know what I'm saying? We
No, no,
already
no, no.
established.
Don't say that.
You don't
I
like Devin
just
Haney,
like. I just don't like the way they portray him to be something he's not. And I try to bring it to their attention, and they think I'm hating. Go ahead.
The reason why I say that, right?
Mhm.
It's a very telling statement, right? Which the thing about the drugs or whatever the case with Ryan Garcia, right? If
Mhm.
that were any other if that was me, if I was Devin Haney and I got my ass beat, right, and then it came out that Ryan was on something, right? What would you say if it was me?
Well, I would jump to conclusions too. I would say, man, no, man, he cheated. No, I knew he was up to something.
Mm-hmm.
But once I looked into it, and once I calmed down, because
Mm-hmm.
I would be taking your side 100%. Then when I found out that no, what he did wasn't really bothering, and it don't help with no strength or nothing like that. All it was is for losing weight.
You
And
see, that's not true. We had this conversation before, and it seemed like whenever I do have a conversation with you, these things you don't hear these things. You know what I'm saying? if you look up, if anybody's listening right now, if you look up the definition of what ostarine does, it does many different things. But if you look it up right now, what will come up is it helps grow muscle. I guarantee you 100% that'll come up. But that's
Okay.
not the only thing that it does. It does many different things. This is why.
But see, you have to
This,
understand, you gotta go back. You gotta go back, X,
go back and what?
because he didn't drop dirty not one time. Only time he
I'm
dropped
not
dirty.
look. I'm not with the conspiracies. I'm with what's been proven. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Devin Haney fan, but if this, I call it straight like this with anybody. If you're proven to have anything that's not supposed to be there, which ostarine is something that is not supposed to be there, it was there. I'm not saying that it definitively helped Ryan Garcia. I'm not saying that it didn't. I'm not saying neither one of those things
Mhm.
because I don't know. This is why there's an asterisk on the fight. Did Devin Haney keep dropping his hand and getting hit with the left hook? Absolutely. Is that part of the reason why he lost? Absolutely. I'm not one of those people going to say, "Oh, it was only." No, that's cap. If anybody's denying that he kept getting hit with the left hook, I don't know what to tell you. That's a reason why he lost as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say, "Oh, Ryan Garcia, oh, well, he had an assistant." That don't matter because I don't know. I cannot prove it to be true or not. You
Okay.
shouldn't say that if you can't prove it to be true or not. That's why it's an asterisk on it, and that's why it's a big controversy surrounding it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know?
Now, what was you about to say? You were saying something uh, um, about the Austrian that you don't know. What else you said that they said is in it? What it's for? I'm sorry. What it's for?
It does it does a variety of different things. It does what you described that it does. It also helps grow muscle. It does a variety of different things, not just that one thing. That's why we don't know how it particularly helped Ryan Garcia. We can't prove it.
Okay. Now, about you eyeballing the fight, what your personal opinion? This don't just your personal opinion. What did you see?
What I saw is, and people like to say, "Oh, it was a horrible game plan," and Devin he should have boxed Ryan Garcia. I think that left hook would have found his mark regardless. Devin Haney he constantly leaned to that particular side that he favored when he trying to make a defensive move. He has a lot of bad habits that was going to lead up to him getting hit with the left hook. Ryan been finding with the left hook for years since the amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I it was gonna find its mark. But people saying the game plan was bad, I particularly didn't think so. And here's why I feel that way because Ryan Garcia can't fight off the back foot. Now, Devin Haney's thought process probably was if I can get him on the back foot, make him feel uncomfortable, I can take away what he does best, which is coming forward. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
But Devin Haney's defense going forward is not good. That's what got him caught up with the left hook time and time again. Now a lot of these fighters they don't have good defense going forward. They utilize a lot just using their legs and being on the back foot defensively. But you see a fighter like Floyd, for example, he can use defense going backwards, going forward. His a clear example was his performance against Canelo. Now you don't see many fighters using defense that way, and Devin Haney's not one of those. He utilizes his legs and all that. People attribute that to him being a great defensive fighter, which he is not.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's a really good boxer, but he's not a great defensive fighter simultaneously. You get what
Mm,
I'm saying? So
right.
that if he had a better defense moving forward, I think that could have helped him really take away what Ryan Garcia does best by making him go backwards. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't fight going backwards. You know what I'm saying? But using that defense to elude that left hook, which Tank was able to do successfully.
Okay. Now, no, X, he's younger than me, y'all. Real younger than me. But he knows boxing, basketball, whatever. And now let me ask you this: do you think the antics that Ryan was doing, do the prelims, fake like he drinking beer? I doubt that was real IV or whatever. I mean, do you think they underestimated Ryan?
Absolutely, like all of us did. I thought this wasn't even a fight worth watching. The type of entity that Ryan Garcia was doing. I was like, man, I didn't think it was a chance in hell. I was actually there. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I was rooting for Devin Haney. Absolutely, I'm not a fan of him, but he is my Muslim brother, so I had to pick a side, and I did. There was a lot of people in there going for Ryan. I do tell you that they were heckling the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? I had to take that, but for sure, I was surprised, man. The first round he got rocked. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, he started to box a little bit of whatever case, and he got caught again and again and again and again and again and again. And it was a dominant performance after a while, and Ryan Garcia won.
Okay. 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 Yeah, because only thing I get confused about is when people say he had a bad game plan, but how
Mhm.
can you tell when he got rocked and just in the first round
Yeah,
with just a few minutes gone, you know? And then Denver was having a little success in between
in
certain
between.
rounds,
Yeah,
and because Ryan was run out of gas, but then he'd come back again and hit him
you
with a
see,
big punch, and
what really hurts me, and I gotta use the word hurts me about this is because, um, and this may be I don't even know if it's gonna be controversial, but let me say this: what really hurts me about this is Ryan Garcia is somebody who I've slandered in the past. A lot of us have. Oh, even his own Mexican fan base. Oh, he's a pussy. I was never one of those people calling him pussy because I understand what you've been doing this since you was little. There's no way you could be a pussy and all the shit they was trying to put on
right.
him, and now all of a sudden everybody is just beloved of Ryan Garcia, right? But
Mm,
we know it's he's very polarized now because it's come out that he's a racist, right? But I find it very, like, it bothers me that I was willing to give this man credit, right? After everybody written him off, all of us, right? I was willing to put him on my pound for pound list for what he did to Devin Haney. I
mm,
put him on my pound for pound list right the day after, because I was going for Devin in that fight, and I was like, wow, this one of the greatest upsets I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't think it was upset, but I did. I was like, he deserved to get put on the pound for pound list. I understand the weight and all that people want to bring up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't
mm,
bring it up because Devin Haney paid. You know what I'm saying? He paid for it. He got paid, I mean. So you can't
right,
bring that up. It's no point. So I
right.
said, Ryan beat him, man. That is what it is. We got to give him his credit. And that's what I did. And then things came out to where I can't give him credit. I can't give him credit for it. I don't care how anybody else for I can't. Did he
Mm,
beat Devin Haney ass? Absolutely. We can't erase that from my memory. I know how I was there. But it's
right.
like, damn, bro, like, I understand you was drinking and all that, whatever. That doesn't help you in the performance. Obviously, it hurts you. But then it come out, you have something in your system that's not supposed to be this. Like, damn, bro, I was ready to give you credit. Everybody counted you out. Like, damn, this guy really, he pulled the big one. But now
Right.
I don't even rock with him because he a racist as well. So it's like, damn, bro, like, dude is just, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. See, that's one thing about it. I can't get past that. I mean, I understand if it was done inadvertently, like somebody gave it to him, said, "Man, this gonna help you a little more to lose the weight or whatever." I don't know. I don't care about none of that. What happened was you're responsible for whatever you put in your body,
Yeah,
and, and,
facts.
and if you get caught with it, okay, that's on you. You got to suffer the consequences. Nobody didn't tell you to take it and swallow it, whatever. If you have
Mhm.
trust in that guy, fine. But hey, what's in it? Whatever. Read the direction. I don't know, but the thing is, you just can't get over that. Now he got suspended, not for steroid, but supplements, not reporting it. And I think their hands was tied, so they came up with something, and that's what they came up with for the suspension. But now this lawsuit,
I think is what you really want to call it, performance enhancing drugs. That's what it is.
perform enhancing drugs, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Uh, so, um, so now, but you can't say that he gained 3 pounds, and you can't use that in a lawsuit because you got paid for that,
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. I don't.
right?
Look. I don't. Look. I'm with, and it's a lot of people. Like, oh, Devin Haney, he doing the right. He going to court and all. Look, listen. I ain't in all that, man. Listen.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying. I don't know what he can do to make sure Ryan on the straight and narrow and don't do no funny business if they fight again. But
Right?
Denver got to get that back, bro. That's how I feel, bro. If
Yeah,
Miguel Cotto could do it, bro, you got to do it, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. And maybe he is still gonna do it. Maybe he going through this legal situation and then gonna fight him after. I don't know. But if he goes his whole career without fighting that man again, I don't know. But it's like, can you really like blame him how he presented himself in the first fight and all this type of stuff and all these things that he's done? You got to make sure that he, you know what I'm saying, is on the straight and narrow if they fight again.
yeah.
So you got to
Oh,
have
oh,
put yourself through that worry and all that. But he got to get that back.
Oh yeah, you gotta have you gotta have a lot of trainers testing. Now this is what I was talking about today. Regis Prograis, he's fighting less than 3 weeks. He came out and said that he only been tested one time by VADA. And last fight, he was tested like 10 times. And Jamel said they test him all the time. 3 o'clock in the morning, knocking at the door. So why Regis only been tested one time, and he's like 2.5 weeks away from the fight, and that's kind of weird to me. Now, is Catterall, is he getting tested the same way? So that what Regis having a problem with. Regis having a problem like what's going on. But you know what? Like someone said today, I wasn't even worried about it. I worry about getting there and win that fight.
Right.
That's what I would do. So because I have seen guys that lose on steroids.
You see,
You know,
here's the thing, right? And here's what's spooky about this, right?
uh,
There's testing in the professional. There's no testing in the amateurs, right?
right.
And I've always thought, like, damn, like, what if it's guys out here in the amateurs really doing this shit too? But there's no testing for it, right? I look at it like this: life is not fair, and to boxing, add 5 times more to that. Boxing's not fair either, bro. You want to boxing is not fair, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if it's situations where one person's getting tested more than the other, and somebody's getting favoritism in the testing pool, I can't say that's not a thing on the table.
Right.
It's a lot of unfairness going on, a lot of corruption. We all know this, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Now, let me ask you something real fast. Once you go pro, are you willing to get into the snack program?
Nah, man. I look. Here's my thing on that too, right?
Uh,
And this is a great point, bro. And when people bring this up, I be like, damn, bro. Like, I can't argue that, bro. It is a lot of great fighters that's on
True.
with the snack program, right? This is
Uh,
a great point that people bring up that you can't argue, bro. Why would you want to be associated with someone who is proven to have a very scandalous background?
true.
Why?
Right.
That don't make sense, you know. So for
Right.
you to be like,
Right.
oh, that's kind of suspicious. I can't really be like, Terrence Crawford, my favorite fighter, he with the snack program. People bring that up. What I'm gonna say? Oh, that don't mean nothing. I can't say that. I can't dismiss that.
Right.
You
Right.
know, that's a good point to bring up. Like, why would you? Like, for what? You know,
Right.
and I never have no answer for it because it ain't no answer for it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
gotta ask you this though, what's
Uh,
all of this about Tank Small and and he went to 140, he fought Warriors, but that don't mean nothing. That was a long time ago, man. He a small guy. What's up with all of that, man?
now, okay. What I'm trying to say is this: Tank fought at 140. Mario Barrio. That was the
Mhm.
only time he fought at 140.
Right.
Now he went up there. Whatever reason he wanted to fight at 140, I don't know, but
Mhm.
he really, really had a big stink about it. I don't know why. But Coach Ellen was telling me that he'll never want to fight at 140 again. Because
Mhm.
he can make 140 if put on the weight the right way, and because he used to blow up between fights, and now he's more disciplined, and now the Tank is a 135 pounder, and he's a small 135 pounder,
Mhm.
which he can make 130, but he put a rehydration clause on Mario Barrio. He only did it to 2 guys, and that was
Right.
Ryan and Mario. But Mario Barrio gave him a good fight that night. He
Mhm.
did. I mean, he knocked him down, no doubt about it. And of course, he won, but he just didn't like it. I don't know what the reason was, but he just don't want to touch 140 again.
Right.
Yeah. He wanted to fight Raya. Raya was on that list because he has a list of all the guys he want to fight. And this is for Amazon Prime, this and that. But they all saying no. Ryo, he didn't want to come down from 140 to 135. But Ryo is a 135 pounder. He fights at 135. But he
Mhm.
went up to fight Pitbull Cruz at 140 and get the belt. And he did get the belt. But
Mhm.
now, he got a rematch clause. So he said no.
Mhm.
Lomachenko fights at 135. He said no. And now I think
Ooh,
Shakur
oh,
Stevenson, Shakur Stevenson. Now
right.
they said, well, how about this? Why don't we get Tank maybe in 2025? I don't think you quite ready. Now I think he was, but they say he's not. So he fight Joe Cordina. That
Mhm.
everybody didn't like that. But he hurt his hand, and it's an old injury, but he hurt his hand in sparring. And we
Mhm.
all saw the sparring tape when he re-injured it.
Yeah.
And so he had to have surgery on that. So now the Cordina fight is gone. Now he's talking about coming back after I think he said 6 week hiatus with the hand to fight Zepeda. Now, what does Zepeda lose against who's that he fighting? No, 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 no. What's the name? I got on the tip of my tongue. Somebody in the chat. Who he fight? I forgot. It's right on my tongue. But anyway, so when he fight him, what if he lose? Now what would that put secure? To fight the winner? But I say, man, listen, him and Tank, they should go at it. That's the best fight at 135 right now. Tevin Farmer, that's it. Night Rider, Tevin Farmer. You're right. So that's what I think. Uh, um, I think Secure and Tank, that's the best fight at 135.
It
So
it
that's
it
how I look at it. Cause
it.
Tank and Tank, you know, Tank is the one of the oldest out of these so-called four kings, and they ain't acting like kings, but so and plus Devin Haney, and I haven't got into that part yet, but we're gonna talk about that too. The purse of Tio, he's in court. Tio can't fight nobody right now. Bob got him in court. Well, he got Bob in court because he believes that he should be getting paid more than what he should be getting paid. But he's not doing. Now he's looking at this, and this is why I say it changes. Boxing changes. Now, normally you get paid more of being a champion, being undefeated, things like that. But
Uh,
now, huh?
yeah. Let me say this right. Let me say this right quick. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Let me say this right quick, right? Cause I really wanna have this dialogue with you with Tank, right? About Tank. Look, Tank Davis, we understand he's 5 for 5, right? That's
Uh-huh.
established, right? I think Tank, with my own two eyes, and my eyes don't deceive me, Tank is probably the most talented fighter in boxing right now. And yes, we got Terrence Crawford in boxing, my favorite fighter. Tank, with my own two eyes, is special. That's established. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. I think there are talking points that are very rare that I've not heard when it comes to any other fighter that is that comes up with Tank. The thing with, I promise you, I've never heard anybody make up this, not even make it up, but bring this up when it comes to any other fighter. Oh, this fighter rehydrates this to this weight. Oh, that's cheating. Nobody says that when Canelo says it for Benavidez. Nobody brings it up. Nobody. And I don't like Canelo. But that's just a double standard that I am seeing, and I don't like double standards. Because when he brought it up, oh, that's BS, man. And Canelo, we know he like 5'8" and fight at 160, 168.
Right.
Why don't
But
anybody say?
they in the same weight class though.
I know, but why doesn't anybody bring up? Why doesn't anybody say, oh, that's a good point Canelo brought up? Because Canelo's a small guy. Because they say, oh, he's a small guy at 168, right?
Okay, but see,
But
see,
hold up, I'm not done. Hold up. So for Tank, right, who was at 135 and talks were being had with him and Devin Haney. Well, Devin Haney he blow up too big, bro. Look, you just said that Canelo and what's his name in the same weight class. Devin Haney and Tank was in the same weight class,
right.
right?
But Devin won't fight him.
But I'm not even going. going to that point because there was a lot of funny business going on with that and this side of the street and all that. We know there's a lot of politics that fight was never gonna
Okay.
really materialize. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But
I totally
here's my thing with Tank too small for 140, right? He went to 140. He smoked Mario Barrios' boots. Yes, it was a tough fight, but Mario Barrios is no easy fight for pretty much a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He definitely wasn't gonna be an easy fight for Tank in his first fight at 140, right? But Tank was able to adjust in that fight, show he's able to hang, showed that he's not at a much of a disadvantage when it comes to his attributes because he was still very speed. He was faster than Mario Barrios.
Okay.
His reflex was better than Mario Barrios. Yes, I understand that Tank himself how he felt. He said he didn't feel comfortable, right? But I'm sure a lot of greats in the past who moved up in weight classes were not comfortable, but they challenged themselves, right? We see that Isaac Cruz, for example, he's smaller than Tank. He became a world champion at 140. Tank could do the same thing. Will it be tough? Yes. Isaac Cruz did it. You're better than Isaac Cruz. We already know that. You beat him with one hand. So I understand that he wants to be uncomfortable, but in boxing, there's going to be a lot of circumstances where you're uncomfortable, especially when you're moving up in weight. Tank is not going to remain at 135 his whole career. Let's call it what it is. That's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Is he ready for 140 now physically? I don't know. But I do know that what Tank was doing, right? Why he probably felt uncomfortable is because he was moving up and down the weight, going to many different weights. 130, 135, 140. Okay, let's go back down to 135. He's doing these type of things. That's probably why when he did go to 140, he didn't feel right. And it was his first fight. Maybe in another fight he would have felt more comfortable if he would get another shot. But ultimately, he's gonna end up at 140 anyway. He's not gonna stay at 135 his whole career.
Now, you gotta understand, everybody Tank fight is bigger than him. Everybody except Pitbull Cruz. So he used to that. That ain't
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
And he probably will stay at 135 the rest of his career. He's only got 2 more years. He said he gonna be in this game. That's his words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a grown man. He's through
Right.
growing. He's through growing. He's not gonna grow anymore. He's not going to blow up like he was used to blow up a long time ago when he was hanging with Africa and Adrian Broner and when they were doing hanging out. But now he could move up to 140 just for a special fight here and there and go back down. He could do that, but I don't think it's gonna happen because the way they moving him is a little bit different how everybody else moves. Because in my little Alibi voice, he's a star. Tank is an attraction, so they're gonna try to keep him as an attraction. But at 135, if you don't fight Shakir Stevenson, which is great fighter, Lomachenko still got some left in the tank, and no matter what nobody says, and then you got some other guys up there, Marcello. You got some other
So
guys
I,
that want.
I got a question for because your chat seem to be huge fanboys. Let me ask the chat this, right?
Uh,
Since Tank are y'all saying that Tank is too small for 140? Let me know if that's what y'all saying. Since I don't know about boxing, right? I don't know anything about boxing, right? Tell me that Tank is too small for 140. Let me hear you say that. Go ahead,
Ain't
no.
too small. Ain't nobody too small. He fight everybody big in the tank. I don't understand the question though. You see?
No. Because somebody say I don't know nothing about boxing. Tank is small. I'm asking them, is Tank too small for 140? That's all I'm asking, right? Because that's the argument I'm making. That yes, he's a small fighter, but does that mean he can't? Like people saying, oh, he's small. What does that mean? That he can't be dominant at 140? So HB, the voice of reason, right? I don't know boxing because I'm saying that Tank is not too small for 140. Meaning, I think he can be successful at 140. I think that. So I don't know boxing because of that, right? Okay, cool.
No,
How
he could.
come?
He could
How come?
because power carried up when he hit Mario Barrio.
Okay, exactly. I mean, did Rolly become a champion at 140?
Yes, he did.
Did Isaac Cruz become a champion at 140?
Yes, he did.
Can Tank become a champion at 140?
Yes, he can.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, he
I
did.
don't know boxing though.
Mm.
I don't know boxing, but look, my ultimate point is I think Tank is great. I think he could be everybody at 135, including Shakur Stevenson. I think he could beat everybody at 140. It's. I just want to see him be great. I want to see him do what Floyd did. Now, can he go all the way to 147? Probably not. But can I see him going to 140? Yes, bro. That's not out the realm of possibility. We see him smoke somebody at 140 who beat a former champion at 147. And I'm talking about Mario Barrios, who smoked Ugas boobs.
Yeah.
And Tank beat Barrios. Right or right?
And Floyd moved up to 147 to 154 to fight on Cotto. And Floyd put on I mean, it was kind of rough for him, but it was a good ass fight. And Floyd came out the winner, and he still held that belt for a while. And he went back down to 147. Then he finally went on and dropped it, because he wasn't going back up. He about to retire or whatever, and this and that. So, yeah.
Was Tank a champion at 140, or was he a regular belt champion?
No, he was a champion at 140. He beat Mario Barrio. He was
Barrios had a regular belt. He didn't have
regular belt, right? Regular belt. So, so he was a regular champion at 140.
Okay.
So, right. So they started eliminating the belts then. The what they call them Reggie belts. They started eliminating the Reggie belts in the WBA. Because that was a WBA lightweight lightweight championship fight that night when they fought. Matter of fact, I just watched that fight about 3-4 days ago. So I'm gonna be watching Vitervia and Bibble tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that and get a look at those.
Yeah, that's gonna be great, right? That's gonna be fight of the year right there.
Yeah, because these guys come from two places where they let their hands go, and that's what I'm waiting on. So, all right, Harrison Brooks, let me see your face, man. If that's okay. Okay, cool. All right. Yes, sir. What's going on, Harrison?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. I just was responding to the gentleman here that was speaking with you.
Yes, that's X. Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir. Respect.
Yeah, being disrespectful, and I hope you didn't take it that way.
You said what?
I said I wasn't being disrespectful, and I hope you didn't take it that way.
Oh no, it's fine, man. I've been on YouTube for a long time, man. It's all good, man.
James Earl Jones in this motherfucker here. Okay, go ahead, Harrison.
No, but I do disagree with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened to him? Damn. I was willing to have that dialogue, man. Hey, listen, man. It's the Lions, then, man. Look, I'm ready to cook, man. I ain't scared of a little, I'm saying, a little debate, man. Yeah, he'll come back up.
Yeah,
but yeah, I got better beef, Vunk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't.
You got better beef?
Yeah, I ain't into the whole people. Like, bro, I picked him to beat Canelo, but after he beat Canelo, it's like this whole narrative shifted. Like, oh, this man's special and all. I don't see none of that, bro. I think he's a very great boxer, but special and all of that, I don't see that, bro. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, better
be special.
Yeah, he got that punch. No doubt about it. But Bibble, he's more of a boxer, and he's gonna use his foot speed to get out of there. But I said Bibble. I was pushing for Bibble to win. I think he, at first, but now I'm kind of swaying back and forth. So that's why I want to look at a couple of their fights a piece.
Right.
And I'm gonna do that tomorrow since I'm off tomorrow. So
I'm going for better beef, man, because old boy beef, man, he a woman beater, man. I gotta call it what it is, man.
Well, that I also, because his wife came out and she said a few things. First of all, about child support. She said after he fought Canelo and won, he turned into a different person.
Oh,
yeah, she said he turned into like the devil or something. I don't, I'm like, whoa. And he made a lot of money, but he didn't give his kid nothing. She said in Russia, you have to pay 33%, whatever your income is, and he haven't paid anything.
You know what? Let me correct myself, because you know, we all make mistakes. I gotta correct myself. I'm not gonna call him a woman beater because I don't think that's been proven. You know,
Right,
and I'm not gonna say she lying either because that hasn't been proven. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's
Because
it's just it's a tricky situation. You know, I don't know what's going on. I ain't there, but something funny
right,
going on though. Somebody lying or
yeah,
deceiving.
and and you get that when you get divorced because they
Yeah,
just recently finalized the divorce.
yeah,
So I haven't heard him come out and say anything. It just was her. And on top of that, she rubbed it in a little more and said she got better vids winning this fight.
yeah. Better be.
So so she hit below the belt, baby.
Yeah, man.
So, but yeah, player 619, what's going on, man? Innocent until proven guilty, of
Facts,
course.
facts, facts.
But you know how that go in our neck of the woods, you guilty to proven innocent.
Yeah,
So but over there, it's pretty much the same. Russia don't play. They don't play at all. So but we'll see.
yeah.
He
That's
got
that's
enough,
gonna be good.
yeah. So
And
we'll see.
Canelo. You see, I think it's convenient. Oh, Canelo talking about what he said. Oh yeah, I want B-Ball only if he could beat Better Beef. He ain't saying nothing about Better Beef, bro.
Yeah, you know what? He never mentions him.
No, he know what's going on, bro. He knows. This is why I'm just saying, like, I see people saying that it's a stoppage on the table for B-Ball, like he could stop. But like, what? I be hearing some like just foolishness, bro. And I'm telling you, this is people who really know boxing. Like, I don't know what they think this man is. Like, this man is easy work, a lick. I don't know, but they only look at him. If you only go into this fight looking at Better Beef as, oh, he just a puncher. He ain't
Uh,
got nothing but a punch. Like he Deontay Wilder's son. You cook, bro.
right. A lot of people especially people that know boxing. I think they overthink things so much, too much,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what it is. Cause Better be, man. Listen, this dude can punch. Don't have nothing to do with age. Age don't have nothing to do with it. He can punch, and 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 he's a dangerous puncher. So and that's why I wanted that Morrell fight so bad with David Benavidez. You
Right.
know, and that didn't go anywhere, but I wanted that fight. But this is just as good. And the undercard ain't bad either,
Nah.
you know. So
People always say that the good boxer beat the good puncher and all this. What's the statistics on this, man? Because we love to just say the great sayings that sound good, but what's the statistics on this? I need to see that. So I need this to be proven, right? Because we
right.
always say that. But what's the stats on this? What's the facts on this, bro?
You know what? I never knew that. They always say, a boxer always can beat a puncher. I don't know why they say that. Maybe because a puncher is slower, and a boxer's footwork is fast. I don't know. So I never really looked it up. But I can find out though, of course. You know, so
And
but I think it depends on the boxer. I can't say that because I think it depends on the boxer and who's fighting. That's what I can that's what I think of. But then again, you look at guys that like look at uh let's say Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was a big punch at 140, a
uh,
great big punch at 140. And let's say he fought somebody like Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, he was a good fighter, good foot movement, everything,
yep.
and Danny just was too slow to catch him. When he fought Earl Spence at 147, that Danny was too small, too slow. So
I see him coaches on there. He said too small. He said
yeah,
he's too slow.
yeah, too slow. Yeah, so. But Danny Garcia, he had a good career, and you won't be seeing him too much no longer. Like I told
And
everybody, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Earl Spence, Terrence maybe in another year or two. And those are the guys that are going out. We got new
look,
guys coming in now.
look, let me tell you this. Several things here, right? I don't care how nobody feel, cause I watched boxing. I participated in it for many years. I don't care
Uh,
what nobody say, bro. I'm gonna say this. Danny Garcia, when I look when I with my own two eyes, because the eye test is important too. That nigga ain't shit, bro. He trash, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This the same man. I want to remind people, right? The type of man this man is. This the same man, right? Who said, "Oh yeah, Errol Spence that he about to do this, and he came off a car accident. I'm gonna show him, and this and that." He proceeds to fight Errol Spence. He loses 12 rounds to 0 against Errol Spence, who was thrown out of his car at full speed. He got 12-0 by that Errol Spence, right?
Mm-hmm.
A couple years later, Danny Garcia in an interview with boohoo tears coming out his eyes. Oh, the reason why I lost to Errol Spence, man, I was going through something, man. But the man who was thrown out his car, he wasn't going through nothing, right? He wasn't going through nothing. But because
Right.
you had whatever you had going on, which I'm not dismissing, you use
Mm-hmm.
that as an excuse, and you say you was going to destroy him and all this. So you knew you was going through all this, and you still chose to say what you said, and you got beat 12 rounds 0. That's another story. But when it as it pertains to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, these were my words. These were my particular words before they even fought. I said if they go to 154, chances are very high that one of or both of them get beat.
Uh-huh.
I think Terrence Crawford could get beat by several guys at 154. And I know people, oh, what? You crazy. But Crawford, look, he my favorite fighter, but I'm 100% honest. I'm not capping. I don't do none of that fanboy shit. If I think my favorite fighter gonna lose or could lose, I'm gonna say that shit. I'm not any of you other niggas, right?
Uh-huh.
I think he can lose to multiple fighters at 154. 154 is the most competitive weight class in boxing. I think
Yes,
we all
sir.
can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Errol
Oh, yeah.
Spence, I think he's gonna be in, and especially with these long layouts he like to take, which is not wise, and people hyping her, oh, no tune-ups. That's idiotic, bro. You
Right.
must
Right.
stay active.
Right.
You must value staying active. Now, if he think he's finna fight Fundora and have his way, I think he's gonna get stopped.
Yeah. Then
I
that's
think I think if Terrence Crawford fights Fundora, he's saying, "Oh, Madrimov stopped you in sparring, bro. That sparring shit, y'all wanted to bring up. Oh, Errol Spence beat up Jamel and sparring. That means Terrence Crawford do this and Errol Spence could do that. No, it don't work like that. Sparring is sparring. Now,
right.
is sparring important sometimes when you fight somebody, yes, but in most cases, it's not, bro. Until you get in that ring with them 8 ounce or 10 ounce gloves, bro. I think if Terrence Crawford fights Fundora, I got Fundora winning that fight. I
Mm.
have him winning that fight. And he talking
Wow.
about Canelo. If I got Fundora beating Bud, what you think I got in the Canelo fight, bro? And it's not because Terrence Crawford is not more skilled than him. I just think, bro, these guys' size matters, bro. It matters. People say, "Oh, size don't matter." Size does matter. Does it matter in every case? No. But I think it
Right.
will matter as it pertains to Terrence Crawford in these weight classes he's in now.
Mm-hmm.
That he could potentially campaign in.
Yeah. 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 Size. Size do matter, and even though uh, uh, um uh Canelo's not that tall in height, but he's stocky, and
Mm,
and I don't think Bud have enough power to keep him off of him,
mm,
or hurt him, pretty much hurt him.
no.
But you know, do you think he deserve a shot before anybody else?
That's a great question because somebody in TO is a piece of shit. Fuck that nigga. He's a racist. I don't excuse my language. I don't know if I curse on him, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I gotta say this. A great point was brought up when him and Bub was going on Twitter. He said,
Right.
"I fought some better names than you," and I don't really think we can argue that.
Okay.
I really don't think we can argue that. He said, "I fought some better names than you. What makes me not deserving of a fight with you?" And somebody in the comments said, "Yeah, Bud. I mean, he got a better resume than you, and I think he more deserving of a fight with you than you are with Canelo." And I'm like, I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. But he's saying that T.O. don't deserve a fight with him and all that. I don't quite agree with that if we're going by the logic of you
Right.
up against Canelo, because it's a lot of people more deserving of a fight with Canelo than you.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
know, do I think he deserved to fight? I don't think anybody should be like deserving to fight. If somebody want to fight you, they want to fight you. But it's like it's a good point to bring up. You asking for a Canelo fight, and somebody in the comments also, I think it was Showbiz, brought this up to Bud. He said, well, because Bud giving Tio this ultimatum to fight, what's his name? Madrimov. If you fight Madrimov, I'll fight you. Well, Showbiz said if you fight somebody at 168 or 160, maybe you'll make yourself more of an option for Canelo.
Right. Right.
because you fought somebody at 160 and 168. That'll make the fight more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Bud was like, oh no, nah, and he blocked him. So
Uh,
you blocked Showbiz when he said that to you, but Tio's supposed to accept you saying the same thing to him.
yeah. You know, and let me get this straight, because a lot of people saying, well, Bud should fight David Benavidez, then fight Canelo. Well, listen, they wasn't trying to say fight him like at 175. They were saying that David Benavidez at 168.
68, yeah.
Right. And then, fight him.
Mhm.
But Bud has a chance. I think he would do better. And this is my favorite fighter, Jamel Charlo. Now, I think he has a better chance than Jamel Charlo because I thought that Jamel Charlo was gonna go in there, use his hand speed, use his foot speed, and try to outbox Canelo. But that didn't happen. All he was trying to stay away from is getting knocked out. That's all he was doing.
I I
You
I
know,
think I think Bud I think Bud sets himself up for failure with this for many reasons. He scolded Jamel Charlo for how he performed and he was fighting like a pussy and all this type of
right?
stuff,
He said you
right?
didn't even try, right?
Yeah, it's easy to say many
Uh,
things when you're not in there. Now it's different. Jamel Charlo, the fights he been in the heart that he showed throughout many fights, and he didn't show it in the
oh yeah,
Canelo fight.
right.
Why didn't he show it in the Canelo fight? Nobody really questioning that. It's
Uh,
because when he got in there, he seen that it was different. Now Terrence Crawford hasn't experienced that with anybody who made him feel that level of uncomfortability. He
right.
hasn't. So we don't know how we gonna react, how he's gonna react. We can assume that, but we
Uh,
don't know. Now if he goes in there and he want to play crazy and I'm a fight with Canelo, it's gonna end a lot sooner for him than it did Jamel, right? Now if he
right.
goes in there and does the same thing Jamel did, people gonna say, well, you said this about Jamel, you did the same thing. So he in a
Right.
lose-lose situation he put himself in right there.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I don't think Canelo gonna fight him. Because Canelo knows it is a chance that Bud can beat him, you know, or he won't get credit for it. Just what he
Yeah.
believes, just what you're supposed to do to a guy that's coming up on 3 weight classes. You're
Mm.
supposed to do what you did. So he just trying to pretty much, I ain't gonna say cherry pick, but just pick out who he gonna fight till he retire, till he go out the door. And Bud, he's looking for a nice payday, and so he can go out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looking for that exit. Tio, he just want a big payday period because he think he
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
And that's why he's in court now with Top Rank. And like Tan said, you can't even fight right now. You in court with Bob. And
I didn't
so,
even know that.
yeah. So now you're in court with Bob, and you don't want to take the minimums because every fight got a minimum, and you don't want to take the minimum because you think you better than that. Well, just sit down and just wait then. How about that? So now he can't do nothing. And that's why Terrence Crawford was teasing him. You
It's
can't even fight right
it,
now.
it, it's funny because they chasing the same thing and in the
Right,
same way. Not necessarily with the antics. Bud ain't doing the antics that Tio doing. He ain't doing that to Canelo, but
right,
they got the same goal at hand. Get a big payday and
right.
there to be great. I guess it's real it's real ironic, bro. It's real ironic, bro. You know
Yeah,
I think Terrence Crawford got about a 25% chance against Canelo. I don't believe in this. Like people really getting fooled by this era, and I think that last performance by Bud really brought people back down to earth because people was telling me all type of stuff coming up that performance. Oh, he gonna stop Canelo. Bud is his defense is like Floyd and all that shit. That shit got slowed real quick after they seen that last performance. And I was
yeah,
trying to tell people that 154 is gonna be competitive for this dude, bro. I don't care. People keep saying, "Oh, Fundora got knocked out." Okay, he
yeah,
did. He
yeah.
did get knocked out. But what that mean? He can't beat nobody no more? No.
Right.
The
He gonna
man
learn. Right.
he's a tough matchup for anybody, bro. Anybody, especially somebody moving from 147. Bud will be the shortest person that
Exactly.
Fundora would have fought would potentially be fighting out of the top guys. Bud is 5'8", bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tall task keeping that tall dude up off of him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's active, who throw a lot of punches. Bud, he's not. He's his last fight. He was totally not that active with his punches, bro.
Yeah, no, he kept missing a lot. And the guy had a style where it's kind of hard to time.
Mm-hmm.
That too. So um, but hey, welcome to 154. And
Yeah.
that goes with David Benavidez too. He fought at 175. He didn't look so great, his first fight. You got to get acclimated to the weight class. You got to
Yeah.
get a couple more fights under your belt, and then you get used to the punches and the movement. I mean, you got to get used to a whole different weight class, And 154 is heating up right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is heated up right now. And
It's
as far as Jerron Boost is concerned, I don't know what to say about him. I mean, he need that big fight. He need that big fan base in order to be that star that he want to be. But he can't get it at 147. He gonna have to get it at 154. But he don't want to move to 154. So
yeah.
who's down there at 147? At
It's
Natural. You know.
I don't want to do that because I look the people that have been following Terrence Crawford, we didn't do that when he was fighting guys that nobody heard of and all, and people like you, Unc, and a lot of others. Oh, he ain't fight nobody, and it didn't really matter when he fought Errol Spence. I think and I see what you're saying. I'm not knocking your point. It's a great point, but I also want to say that Boots, he should finish his task at 147. He shouldn't skip that because there's a bigger fight on the horizon. Clean out 147 if you can, move on, and accomplish more. You because you move up, you get that one big fight. You most likely probably lose. You know what I'm saying? Then what? Clean. Get that accomplishment at 147 first. Then clean off the rest of your plate, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Do that.
Right.
It's never gonna be a bad thing to go get undisputed.
Right.
I think that's gonna be easy work for him at 147. Get that out the way, and then move up and do whatever. Or if the Bud fight come across his table, then look, that's what it is. Take it. He ain't gonna take it. I hope he wouldn't turn it down.
Right. No.
Just do that, man. But yeah, 147 is definitely a wasteland like 160. It ain't nobody hardly there. It's Barrios and Boots. That's it.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't know what they gonna do, but 154 the place to be.
yeah. It used to be 147, but now it's 154. So yeah.
Yeah, it's really looking good at 154, man. Like people need to stand on what they say, man. I'm standing on what I say, bro. If Bud fight Sebastian Fundora, I'm betting on Fundora, bro. Yes, I'm taking
Okay.
all bets. If he fight Tim Tszyu, I don't know about that one. I like both of them in that fight. I ain't gonna lie, but Tim will probably be a slight edge in that fight. And it's
Uh,
like, bro, like Bud already told on himself. He already told on himself, bro. He already said that he ain't going past 154. Now he changing his tune for a
uh,
Canelo fight. It's once you do that, bro, I ain't nah.
yeah. So. But man, I appreciate your ads coming up, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir. Always good to hear from you, man. Always. Keep doing what you're
Absolutely.
doing, man. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
talking about. Keep it up. All right.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for the conversation, man. And great inside boxing mind you have. All right.
Appreciate it. All right, man.
All right. Okay. Take care. All right. All right. That's my guy, X. All right. Yes, sir. Athletic mind. Of course. Good brother. Always doing what he can be done for me. He's like a little son to me. And always trying to look out for him and things like that. He's an amateur boxer, and I'm just trying to help out the little guy. Young man. I'm sorry, but yeah, he's a good dude. So anyway, but still in all, that's the boxing community right now. That's the bottom boxing community right now that's relevant, and I'm talking about The one we just talked about. The one we just talked about with Tio, Devin. I didn't get a chance to get through with Devin and Tio, which I will about to in a minute. But it's still, those are the fights that need to be made, need to be seen. And now this is the funny part. Jake Paul, right? I never took this guy seriously. Everybody used to ask me, KQ, are you gonna call Jake Paul fight tonight? Hell no. That's what I always say. Hell no. Because I call real fights. I call real boxers. And that's what I always been saying. And I don't look at Jake Paul as a real boxer. I look at him as a YouTube fighter. But he's a promoter now. But that still don't, you know, make me want to call his fights. Now we got a guy named Devin Haney. They are thinking very seriously or joining the ranks of Jake Paul. And that means he's gonna be on the undercard. Now, I told everybody this, like I put in the thumbnail. I said, listen, Devin Haney days are numbered. All right. What you say? AK in a damn KQ hates Jake as much as he hates AB. No, I don't have a problem against Jake Paul. I just don't think he's a real fighter. Then they maybe gave him a boxing license to go in there and fight just in case he get hurt or whatever. They can say he's a professional fighter or whatever. But come on, really? I mean, you start boxing at that age? 30-something years of age? I mean, come on, dude. You was a YouTuber. And then, of course, you made a few comments to somebody in Twitter. And they say, you know, it's a fight on. And you brought your brother on into it. Now, he had did some good things. He had more of a business mind than a fighting mind. Because Amanda Serrano, she signed with him. And then what happened to Shadeja Green? Whatever happened to her? Anybody know what happened to Shadeja Green? Because she was a big, big girl that had a big, big right hand and will knock you out. And she was signed to MVP. Now, what the hell happened? Because her and Carissa Shields, they clashed. They didn't like each other. They didn't like each other because of something silly with Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano, all of them together. You know, Carissa felt that she traded, she turned on her. And Shadeja Green, like, no, I didn't turn on you. A hoe. So therefore, they went in, they got into it. Well, what the hell happened to Shadeja Green? I was going to interview her. And interview her and her girlfriend, right? Because she's homosexual. And I was going to interview her and her wife. But I never got a chance to do it. And then she just disappeared. So I think I know someone that know her, and I'm gonna ask them about it, and have they heard from her or what's going on with her? Just like Johnny Rice. Remember I interviewed Johnny Rice, the one that beat Coffee? This is a while back, and Johnny Rice, funny guy, cracked me up. Still got his number. And I was going to have him come on, just to, chit chat and see what's going on for him and what's next. He's the one that quit his job, and he the one that beat Coffee again. And he the one that said, well, I guess I got to thank Al Heyman. But anyway, he got a big payday, and he quit his job and everything. And so I just wonder what happened to him. So I'm going to start calling these people and see what's going on. Because, see, I'm the type of guy, if I invite you on my channel and you accept coming on and do an interview with me, I'm going to keep your number. I'm going to call you, not to come back on. How you doing? How's your family doing? I didn't want anything. I'm just checking on you, bro. That's all. I just want to make sure you good. I do David like that. I leave a voicemail because David never answers the phone. His father, he answers. I leave a voicemail when he don't answer, but he do mostly answer. Same with Sampson. Same with Ronnie Shields. You know, I talk to them guys. You know, happy anniversary, Ronnie. Happy birthday. You know, you know. So when I need them, like that Dave Morrell fight and Benavides, man, I don't get ready to call. I'm like, man, that's cool. I get this in, but it didn't happen. But you got to keep a rapport with these fighters. Coach Ellis, I have his number. Senior, I have his number. I got Calvin's number, but he never answered. All right, he just goes straight to voicemail all the time, so I just don't bother. But you got to keep in contact with these fighters. I mean, the trainers. I wish I had Leonard LB number, but that could be hard to get. And my channel's not big enough for him to even come on probably. But still in all, some people think, see, interviews don't make a lot of money for you. All right, interview is just promotion for your channel. That's all it is. And I just want to get to know these guys. Just like Sampson. Yeah, I had Bill Haney over here 3 times. Yeah, you got Bill Haney number. Yeah, I got Bill Haney number too. I got Bill Haney. I got both of his numbers. He been on here 3 times. 3 times. Then after the 3rd time, after I told him, look, I'm not gonna be talking about Devin every day, And then he kind of got a little attitude, and but I ain't kissing nobody's ass. That ain't happening. But I got his number. He has mine. And like I told y'all, I wasn't lying. I still got the text, and I'm gonna hold on to it too, because when he won that night, he actually called me 3 in the morning, pretty much saying, nah. We won. What grown man does that shit? What grown man does that? And that's what he did. Nah. We won. Okay. Wow. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what. I said, come on to the channel, because the first time I didn't answer. Then the second time, he kind of like threatened me. And now I ain't talking about threaten me. He was saying like, well, we just got a call from Louis Farrakhan, and Louis Farrakhan said that he gonna have a talk with you. I said, first of all, I'm not a black Muslim. Farrakhan can't talk to me. He could go jump in the fucking lake. That's what I said. Okay? Louis Farrakhan's a black Muslim. All right? I believe in all different colors and whatever to be a Muslim. But he was so childish. He was so childish to say, nah. And this is why I said, okay, you know what? He's living through his son. That's what it is. He's living through his son. So I took the high road. I said, look, why don't you come on the channel and tell us about it tomorrow? No, I don't think I can do that. Okay, bye. And that was it. So I haven't heard from him lately. But one time, I thought you weren't gonna talk about Dev. I said, yeah, I'll talk about it in my own damn time. Now, how about that? So, and that was the end of that relationship, because I didn't follow the yellow brick road. Okay, I had my own road to follow. So, but he was the only one. Kid Austin, him and his dad, I interviewed them, and that was okay, but his dad did all the talking, but I don't even call them. I don't, so, and maybe I should, because they've been trying to get a lot of clout lately. His son's about to fight, and somebody that we never heard of, and this is what Oscar do. Oscar feed his fighters, especially the black fighters, And he's not gonna get no starter. He's not gonna get a fight with Tank. Not the people he been fighting. So but they talk bad about Tank. I think Tank is the only one that been getting his ass whooping sparring ever since he's been boxing. Let them tell it. Let them tell it. Everybody beat up Tank. I mean, wow. But anyway, that goes to show you something. And that's what I have to talk to you about Devin Haney. And Teofimo Lopez. Both are in the same boat. Both got fathers with similarities. Both fathers are living through their sons. Teo Lopez, Jr. and Sr. Well, Sr. is setting the price what his son should be getting. Well, how do you know what your son should be getting? Because your son don't sell, at least not at the tickets. He doesn't sell when it's time to put asses in the seats. Because your son don't do pay-per-view. That's why. Your son is strictly a Bob Arum, a promoter and fighter. He has what we call a minimum. He barely getting above the minimum. But of course, Tio is taking them to court right now and trying to tell Bob and the court system that he did enough to get more money than he's getting right now. He believes he should be getting $4 million per fight. Well, I'm sorry, Tio. You're not that great. Every fight that you fight, one fight might be good, the next fight might be okay. You're not a star. You're not knocking people out. You weren't undisputed like you lied and said you was. You weren't making all that money like you said you was. All that was a lie. I don't know why these guys, especially these young guys, they put their purses up about $1 million or $2 million. And come to find out, they didn't make that damn much. They didn't make that much. Look at Devin. His shit really, really stank. Because with this lawsuit, it shows what he made in each fight. Because you got to have a track record of you was making such and such and such and such. And now, since you took the ass whooping, now you're not worth that. Well, see, that's how boxing goes. You lose, you go back to the end of the line. And you start all over again. That's how boxing works. But you lied. You lied. You said you made 30-something million, whatever, when you fought Ryan. And you didn't make that much. You didn't make that much at all. So why lie? Let me tell you, I answer that. Yeah, because Gervonta Davis, he has set the bar so damn high. He has set the bar so high that they have to lie, not work for it. They got to lie and say that, oh, I did this, and yeah, I got paid this and that. That's a lie, because the numbers don't add up. The numbers don't add up. What's up, Dominic? What's going on? I wonder how much he really got to fight Loma on talking about Dale. Oh, that's the thing about it. What's that? AK 30 million minus 27.1. Yes. Oh, that was a lie. And see, that's why I was telling you all. This lawsuit is a curse and a blessing. Because you got to tell the truth. So, what did you make in this fight? Okay, what you made in this fight? All right? And why you make this much? How come your promoter paid you this much? Because they have a promotion company, but they don't have no fight. I mean, they not no promotion company like Top Rank. They ain't no promotion company like Matchroom, PBC. I mean, let's be honest. It's only a name only. Devin a boss, all right. He a boss to nobody. He's a boss of nobody. And what makes it so bad, I feel sorry for these Devin Haney fans. They buying into it. Just like Jim Jones. He talked them into drinking that damn Kool-Aid. Well, Devin Haney fans drinking that Kool-Aid. They drinking that Kool-Aid and they falling out everywhere. Because now the truth is coming out. Slowly but surely. KQ told them that. I told him that Devin Haney wasn't that guy that y'all think he is. It's all smoke and mirrors. And when you pass 135. See why he had 135, and that's why he killed himself to stay there so long. Hell, he was looking like an old boy from Minnesota Society. Anybody want a cheeseburger? Huh? And I'm like, is that Devin Haney? Who the hell is that? And I'm like, what the hell? But long as you was able to make 35, then you fight, rehydrate up, all the way up, and then you got a size advantage. You had a size advantage over Lomachenko, and you still lost that fight to our popular belief. So miss me with that bullshit, all right? Now, I'm not trying to be a fanboy, Tank. I'm really not. But the facts are the facts. He earned this shit. They moved him correctly. Now, no matter what you say is whatever he fought, whoever he fought, whatever, somebody like him. Because he breaking records at the Barclays Center. He breaking records at the ticket. The tickets at the gate. He breaking records still. And he sells. And he's making good money. He's making good back end money. So he doing something right. He fought flat-footed Mexicans. Okay, he doing something right. He never fight black fighters. Then when he fight black fighters, y'all complaining about that now. So, I mean, sometimes you can't win for losing. Or is it hate? I think it's hate. Because, see, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is the honest you can be. Devin Haney fans had taken an L. They have taken an L. All right? They have taken an L big time. Now, y'all need to go do some soul searching. Y'all need to get some soul searching. Stand up and be a man. Oh, and women. And women. You know who I'm talking about. So they're gonna have to sit there and come back and say, look, you know what? We was all wrong. We was all wrong. And I'm gonna say half and half. Because Bill Haney, he was the one that got Devin in this shit anyway. And Devin, he's so spoiled. He's so scared to talk to his daddy like a real man should. But that's what you get. So you believe he's the face of boxing? Keep on believing that. While he fighting on undercards with Jake Paul. While he's sitting there in the audience watching an old ass Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul. Man, please. I mean, I just heard every goddamn thing. Boy, I swear. Make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. I know what we got in here. We got about 35 in here. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We got the super chat working. We got the cash app working. All right. So, and we working. All right. I know it's late. All right. But KQ, hey, I just feel like talking a little boss. I hope that's all right with y'all. Okay. And I know y'all got things to do. I know y'all got to get up and go to work, whatever. But hey, it's just sometimes you get tired of the bullshit. Sometimes you get tired of this and that, and like me and X talked tonight. Sometimes you get tired of people trying to put him at a disadvantage. And not only Tank, he's not the only one. You got a lot of fighters that that's doing what they're supposed to do, like Abdullah Mason. Now, here it comes. Here it comes. Now, Kenny Ellis said something that I think was pretty much on point. He believes that Abdullah Mason right now, he ain't even have his man strength yet. Right now, getting out people. And he believes that he can beat Shakur Stevenson right now. You know, he believes he can beat Shakur Stevenson right now, y'all. Right now. If Shakur was 100%, he go in there and beat him. He said, now, think about when he get 24, 25. Think about it. He got a reach. He got the height. He got the power. And he ain't got the man strength. Now, think about all that plus the man strength. He will be untouchable. He will be untouchable. And he's a southpaw. Now, the reason why I put emphasis on southpaw, because a lot of fighters can't fight a southpaw. Because southpaw, is kind of like an awkward position. That's why they outlawed it long time ago. Then they brought it back in about 25 years ago. So now, some people are getting taught to fight in a southpaw stance. A lot of people are fighting in a southpaw stance. The Russell brothers, all of them are not southpaws. Only one was a natural southpaw. Daddy Russell, the matriarch of the family. He the one that taught them how to fight southpaw. Everybody else is orthodox, but he taught them how to fight southpaw. So now, Abdullah Mason, I can see him being ranked number 2 in the 135 division. I mean, even over Lomachenko. Lomachenko is old, almost out the goddamn door. What's up, D-Ray? Live on the drive. What's happening? All right. Man, I didn't know. Man, I didn't know they let y'all out that late in Omaha. Okay. So, but anyway, so I said, here come Abdullah Mason now, right? Because he doing what he's supposed to do. And I would like to see him step up in competition, but he's not, so but he said he's gonna be fighting 10 rounders come January next year. He's gonna be fighting 10 rounders. I can't wait to see that, because that means he's stepping up in competition, and that's what he needs. That's what he needs. One thing about Top Rank, they will make sure they look out for their prospects and contenders. Then after that, when you get to that certain level, a plateau of a Terrence Crawford or Miguel Cotto, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, all them guys, then they shit on you. They shit on you. Now, Bob Arum don't like Teofimo Lopez. He just don't like him. Now, maybe he know he's a racist. I don't know. But he don't like him. And now he really don't like him since they're in court. Tio talk all that smack. He want all that attention. But is he worth it? Is it worth it? No, he's not. Sometimes he fight okay. Sometimes he have a bad fight. See, you never fought on pay-per-view. So you really, you can't really make a case right now. You can't make a case on nothing why you should get more money. What's up, Tay? I see you. If T.O. serious, I wouldn't mind Bud knocking him out the ring. Yes, I wouldn't. Hey, look, I wouldn't either. Now, T.O., he's serious, Tay. He's serious as a heart attack. You know why? He wants a payday. Him and Bud in the same position. Bud want a payday. He want a payday. Bud want a payday from Canelo. He want a payday from Bud. Because Bud, 2-time undisputed, you know everything he has done. Everything he's done, still trying to get there. Still trying to get undisputed. He ain't undisputed. He thought he was. He made an ass out of himself. Sitting up there taking a picture with Canelo, and Canelo's undisputed. You sitting up there holding up your damn belts. Well, let me give you a little news, Tio. The Ring magazine is not a governing body belt. Okay? The Ring magazine is not. So you won undisputed. Then you took that photo op. You took that photo op. Yeah, you took that photo op. I mean, come on, please. I mean, this dude is, he's something else. And this would make it so bad. The money. Back in the days, or the throwback days, whatever y'all want to call them, they was fighting for rent. They was fighting for a meal. They was fighting for the next month food and all that. Today, these guys, I mean, they unhappy because they made $1 million. You unhappy because you made $1 million? I mean, goddamn. Okay. But now, if you want to make more than that, then you got to do more than that. I mean, yes, you got promoters out there. Promoters supposed to look out for your best interest. But you can sell your own self. Hell, let them do it, and you do it too. Make yourself known. All right? I mean, do something wild and crazy to get attention. Not too wild, but you know what I mean. I know, no, because the internet, there's something else. The internet, there's something else. So therefore, what you need to do, or whoever, is go out there and do something wild and crazy, and everybody talk about it. And next thing you know, it be going around viral. Look at Tank Davis. I mean, he didn't even tell nobody who he's fighting yet. But everybody was guessing for 3 months. For 3 months, everybody said, no, he's going to be Lomachenko. Oh, yeah, he went quiet. He's going to be Lomachenko. Oh, yeah, they back in negotiation. Everything was a goddamn lie. Oh, it was Secure Stevenson. See, they just said, no, then he broke his hand or whatever. Okay, well, that was a lie. That was a lie. So, what Tank gonna take Secure Cordina. I said, why would he take Cordina? I mean, that don't make sense. Oh, but now he gonna go up to 140. He gonna fight. I said, well, he said he'd never fight at 140. He was uncomfortable. That was another lie. But they didn't see that coming. Lamont Roach. They didn't see it coming. So, I mean, people gotta stop with the clickbaiting. People gotta stop with the lying. If you don't know, goddamn it, you just don't know. And people gotta stop putting out these damn thumbnails and say, Javante Davis, new appointment. New opponent. That what the thumbnail say. Then when you get into the video, then guess what? They don't mention none about a new opponent. They might say something like, well, these are the 3 potential opponents for Javante Davis. All right? If that ain't no clickbait shit, I don't know what is. I mean, it gets so redundant, Man. And then, here you got Tio. Tio talking about bananas. Monkey. Well, anyone can get it. Anyone in the monkey can get the banana, right? Whatever he said, right? And people mad at that. I was a little upset, but I said, you know what? What I'm upset about? I should be upset with the people that got the same color skin I got. They want to put it out there. They want to put it out there first. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Drew Titan doing all that dumb shit. I called names. Y'all forgot. Playing the monkey videos. Who's Well, first of all, who's the ugly ass monkey it is? You. And you not, and you want no baboons, right? It's all different kind of monkeys. You got gorillas, you got African monkeys, you got this and that. You are a goddamn baboon, right? That's one of the ugly ass monkeys I ever seen. And so, I mean, he got a good. Hey, look, why y'all mad at me? He said it first. You know, I mean, come on. I mean, these are the facts. But no. Everybody want to be goddamn Jesse Jackson. Everybody want to be a savior. Everybody want to be Martin Luther King. Huh? But when it comes down to it, you're more like James Earl Ray. That's what you like. Huh? See, you got some that still wear the sheaths, but you got some that took off the sheaths. If you know what I mean. It's called reverse racism. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I like myself. Okay? I like myself. I like my skin color. And I respect myself. Now, you don't want to respect yourself and your race, that's your damn business. Huh? What's up, Night Rider? What's going on? And that cash out. Oh, all right. He said, you cooking now. Well, I appreciate it. But these are the facts, though. These are the facts. And then all of a sudden, and we talk about our own content creators, the ones that look like me, right? They can't tell the truth if it bit them in their ass. They can't tell the truth if somebody say, look here, man, I give you $100. They still won't tell the truth. They want you to click that button. They want you to click that view. That's what they want. They want that view. Well, I don't want you to click that view because I'm lying. I want you to click that view because KQ ain't gonna lie. KQ gonna tell the truth. KQ gonna tell you what it is. KQ gonna keep you up with the latest and the greatest in the sport of boxing. That's what KQ gonna do. Now, well, KQ, who is Tank fighting? I don't know. I talked to them, but they ain't gonna tell me. And I mean, I ain't close. I ain't that close. I ain't part of the team. I mean, it is what it is. So when we find out, what I say, we just gotta wait. And we waited, and we found out. Now, was that hard? Did you have to go through all the lies? No. Boston been slow last week or two as far as this and that. But I managed to make content. Why you gotta lie and regurgitate lies? I don't have to do that. Why do y'all have to do that? I mean, it just, we the only sport, and we the only people, because I don't see Caucasians doing that. They break it down and they say this and they might say that. Come on. Really? What's up, Kodak Cam? What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. Yeah. Bluebird been doing that shit since day one. Since day one. And people start buying into it. And then his channel grew. And then when he kept doing it, then they kind of find out, oh, no, he lying, right? And then people start pulling his coattail about it. And then next thing you know, they start going in on him. Then they finally start telling the truth on his ass. And then guess what? Then people start dropping off. That man used to have 1,000 people in his chat. Now, I don't know what he got now because I don't listen to him. Because I don't listen to lies. I want to hear the truth. And you can't get the truth. Now, I'm not trying to knock nobody hustle. Nobody hustle. If you want to lie to everybody, you cash in on it. Okay, that's your hustle. All right? But I ain't gonna hustle nobody like that. No. If I don't know, I just don't feel right telling y'all a lie. Now, some people, they can lie with a straight face and don't give a shit about it. But not old KQ. No. Maybe because my age and wisdom, I just don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. I see many people come and go in this channel. Many people come and go. But one thing about it, I'll always stay the same. Go back and look at my early videos. All right? KQ always stayed the same. Always. Never changed up. Yes, sir. KQ, they play you in the barber shop down here in Louisiana. Oh, they do? Oh, okay, well, I appreciate it. All right. Tell them shout out. All right. Next time you go in, let me know when you get ready to go in. They watch me. All right. So I can shout them out and give me the name of the barber shop. Okay. So I'm going to get my hair cut. This morning. On Tuesday, I take Tuesday off to get my hair cut, run around and do this and do that. So that's why I take Tuesdays off. I usually come on every day. I want to do more videos. That way I won't have to do live streams every day. But I like doing live streams. So I just like to interact with y'all, because, I got the same subscribers and sometimes I get new subscribers. That's why I'm growing. But still, I rock with every last one of you all in there. AK, I rock with him. Night Ride, I rock with you. Tay, everybody in here right now, I rock with all y'all, and y'all know me, and that's why I got nothing but respect for y'all. Y'all got respect for me. Y'all know what I do every day. With my parents and things like that. Y'all know me. All my friends. I don't have many friends. I only had 5 good friends, 20-year friends. They died. 3 died of violent crimes, and 2 died of cancer. And I don't want no more. I don't want no more. I've been to many funerals here in Chicago. Too many. We had a funeral where the guy, they won't even bury him because of the gang violence, retaliation. So they told the mother, we give him 1 day. You can have the funeral tomorrow, and that's it. All right? That's it, quick and fast. And they had to take it because nobody in the city of Chicago limits would have a funeral. They would not bury this man, this young man. So nobody would take his body. Nobody. And I knew his father, grandfather. I knew his grandfather. And he said, man, nobody want to take his body. Because he was a gang, he was a gang baby. He was part of the drill gang war. And they scared they gonna get shot up again. Because they got shot up before. So they said, I'll tell you what. And this was like a Thursday afternoon where we'll have the funeral tomorrow at noon. Noon to 1, at 1 to 2. That's it. That's the only thing we can do. And they had to take it. People couldn't even come out of town or nothing like that. They had to have it. So, either that or cremation. And she didn't want that. She didn't believe in cremation. And that's how it was. Matter of fact, a lot of funeral homes refused to bury anybody under 25. They just stopped it not too long ago. So, and this world is, this country, this city, we are democratic city, okay? And now we don't believe in guns and things like that, gun ranges. We don't sell guns at Walmart. No. We don't have a Walmart in city limits because they don't have unions. We believe in unions. So all the Walmarts are on the outskirts of Chicago. So therefore, we had to go outside the city limits to go to Walmart. But you can't buy a gun though. But they got more guns in Chicago than anywhere else. So So, but anyway, so I just got my motorcycle guys I ride with, play little cars with them, and that's it. You know, I don't 20-year friends after 20 years, it's hard to make friends like that. But you all, you know, I know y'all mannerisms. I know how D Ray, he been around for a long time. I know how he writes. I can tell what type of person he is, things like that, so but it's all good. It's all good. And I don't mind coming on because I started this because I had about 7 or 8 people say they want to see me live, but they can't catch me live during the day. I said, well, I come live the night, and then it's just been a habit since then. So now I'm trying to get a little balance now, So you see, I'm not tired, I'm not sleepy or whatever. I'm trying to get used to it. Okay. Now I'm not gonna be doing it all the time now. Don't get me wrong. But we got to fight this weekend, no doubt about it. We'll be on my platform this weekend, Sunday morning. But I'm quite sure this fight this Saturday is going to be a lot of entertainment. Okay, what I mean is, okay, it was crack, now it's guns, military, artillery, and all the hood. Well, Dave, the real Thomas, we said that. We said bring in the National Guard. They would not do it. They would not do it. Then one of the guys they was looking for, BGF Duck. All right, he's one of the leading GDs here. Well, they called him in the Gold Coast. Somebody saw him and say and called back to the hood, old block. Hey, he's down in the Gold Coast, which is Rodeo Drive or Chicago. They went down there and shot that man in broad daylight in front of all these rich folks. Did they saw that murder? You're damn right they did. You're damn right they did. That's one thing, that's one murder they gonna solve because they think their life is in danger. It's okay once it's in the hood. But when you come outside the hood and do that shit, we're gonna solve that. No. And they did solve it. It took them a year, but they solved it. So, yeah. All these guns in the hood. Yeah. Now we talking about the National Guard coming in. So, but they still haven't done it yet. I guess they're hoping for the murder rate to go down. It ain't going down. It ain't going down. When they tore down them projects, high-rise project, everybody at least contained. Then when they tore them down, they had to move them off in different neighborhoods. Guess who was there when they got there? Already set and gang bangers already and had their own set already. You're not coming over here and selling your shit and this and that. So everybody bring out their pipes. Everybody bring out their Glocks. Everybody they bring out their nines. Let's go, baby. And next you know, you got shootouts, innocent people getting shot, all that. So, but don't worry, I'm gonna have a channel and I'm gonna talk about that. Now, I want you all to know that I put a description. If you want to buy some merchandise on KQKC, I mean a coffee mug, a t-shirt, or whatever, click on that link for right now. Okay, it's a link down in the description. Just hit more and you'll see it. Merchandise, you can see it. You click on it and you pick out what you want. Okay, most of the people get what's at the bottom of that on the list, like a T-shirt, a women's tee or men's tee or the coffee mug, things like that. So, and I got it set up like that for right now. Okay, till they get it straightened out. Don't go to a store where it says store up there because there's nothing up there. Just go in the description. Okay, that's if y'all want to purchase something. Okay. So yeah, hoodie and mug. Yeah, you can get that. Okay, you click on it and you can click on it a couple times. They can show you the back and front and stuff like that. All right. Now, Chicago, the good thing about it is Chicago got the 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. So, like I say, I got about a month left to ride my bike. Okay, because wintertime finna kick in. Can't ride it in the winter snow or nothing like that. Then you got the winter. Then you got spring coming in after that. So fall is here already. So, but anyway, it's been nice talking with everybody tonight. It's been nice talking about boxing. Like I say, we got the super chat still working, Cash App still working, and it's not easy. It's not easy in doing this every day, thinking of what's going on in the sport of boxing. But I think it's important if you're a boxing fan to know what's going on. Yes, sir. Dave, the real Thomas. Let me see what he's saying. All right. Have you been following the latest on Larry Hoover? He's seeking compassion relief. A lot of guys have got out on that. Yeah. But they're not gonna let him out. And this is stupid. I'm gonna tell you, Dave, this is stupid. Larry Hoover's founder and leader of the Gangster Disciples. And right on my block, I grew up on him and David Barksdale. He was the leader of the Black Disciples. Well, he got killed, and they combined the Black Disciples, so it came out to the Black Gangster Disciple Nation. Okay, well, they had a rift in between that, so they broke up to Black Disciple BDs and the GDs. Now, of course, they don't want Larry Hoover coming out. They were trying to get him out to get the murder rate down, have some structure, because when he was here, they had structure. You can't kill nobody just for the hell of it. You got to get permission. All right. That's how he had a structure. But today, these kids don't even know Larry Hoover. And these kids don't even care about Larry Hoover. They're going to do their own thing. So Larry Hoover tried to help, but they figured that he's better off in there than out here. He got out of state prison. He was happy. His family was there. But he didn't go past the gates. Because what? The federal prison, the federal government was right there and took him in custody for the rest of his life. So that's it. Jeff Ford, he's not going nowhere. He's still alive. They all underground in Marion Penitentiary, ADX Penitentiary. And they are not getting out. So I guess they wanted the big cheese and they got him. But the big cheese, they don't know. They kept structure here. So, yeah. Jeff Ford's son, his son got arrested. He's in jail for the rest of his life. Wakita, his other son, he had No Limit. He had Terror Town. He gone for the rest of his life. Larry Hoover's son, he's gone for the rest of his life. See, all these guys are old now. They 80 years old almost or so. These kids don't know them. They don't have no respect for them no more. So they don't care. So they're going to do what they're going to do. You got 12, 13, 14-year-old guys carrying 9mm. 9mm. I know y'all heard of K.I., Kyra. She was only 17 years of age. 14 bodies. 14 bodies. She the one that killed O.D. Perry. That's why it's called O Block after him. So, no, just a little backstory on that. That's all. And then, and the rest is history, And but Chief, he got out of here. He got out of here. He became successful. He started a drill culture, and he got out of here. He moved to L.A. Little Dirk, he came from my neighborhood, Lamron, which is Inglewood, and he got out of here too. He went to Atlanta. So King Von, he tried to help him out. King Von, he just wanted to kill. He didn't want to be a rapper. So he ended up getting killed himself in Atlanta. So, and that it is what it is. So, but a lot of people crying. The old Block 6 that got caught killing Duck over there in the Gold Coast. Well, they crying now because they don't got no money. They had money when Dirk and King Von was, giving them money and stuff like that, giving them 100 racks, 100,000, or here 50,000. No, they had money, but now they don't have nothing. They don't have anything. Dirk can't give him no money because if he do, he caught up in a RICO. So he ain't going near them. So now they all doing life. For what? For what? Because you don't like that guy that you grew up with. They all came from the projects, the same projects. They just split them apart. That's all. The dumbest shit I ever heard of. Man, I swear. Man, they're just the dumbest, come on. They didn't like the song Doug did called Chicago. No. They liked the song Chicago Legend. They was excited about it in the prisons everywhere. They said, man, Doug got the whole city, y'all. But then he came out with Dead Bitches. He talked about all the ops. From King Von to Little Reese to Little Dirk, everybody. And that's when he got to go. And that's what happened. Chicago Legend, he was giving credit to his ops. He was like, man, this and that. So everybody was excited, like, that's like kind of olive branch, you know. But then, of course, he came out with Dead Bitches. And they asked him, why would you do that? And you was like a hero almost, right? He said, well, you know how pressure is and this and that. Man, damn that. Damn that. So, but it is what it is, you know. And so, Chicago Legend was a hit, man. And I mean, he gave credit to all these guys, And now he came out with Dead Bitches, man. They were like, what the hell? So there you go. So, but I thank you, everybody. I thank everybody that hit the cash. Anybody hit the cash out? I got my phone on mute. Sorry about that. Nope. Okay. Appreciate it. All right. But anyway, yeah, you didn't like this. Okay. I read that. Okay. I got a homie from DC. He did like 26 years in ADX. Okay. He was with Hoover and Ford. He said they had Hoover and Jeff Ford next to each other, but they made sure they keep them separate. Yeah. Yeah. They at this point now, they too old. No offense or nothing. I don't know if you ever seen a picture of Larry Hoover now, but they too old. They too old. And Chief Malik, who is Jeff Ford, he's a Muslim, and everything. And yeah, they too old, man. Khalid, Dre, what's going on? What you think about little JoJo? Little JoJo, let me tell you, this little guy. He was young. He was only 17 years of age, 16, 17. He came out with one of the most disrespectful songs in the city. Now, a lot of guys told him, look here, little fella, you got talent, but you're messing up your talent. And you don't know what you're doing. Because when you come in and singing that song, you talking about a whole nation. And I'm talking about BDK. He came out with BDK, Black Disciple Killer. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. Now, he came from over there on 71st Street, right there off of 71st and Harvard. And they killed him while he was on the bike. They shot him, man, point blank, and I knew that was coming, so because when everybody heard that, man, all the BDs was furious. And I figured, his days were numbered. And they told him, do not put that out. But he did, So it is what it is. They didn't seem let him rap at first. Yeah, you know, now JoJo has a brother, uh, De Niro. I think that's the name, De Niro. Yeah, older brother, half brother. You know, he raps and everything. But JoJo, he can rap, but he just came out with the wrong one. You know, he just came out the wrong one. He's young. He's young. I mean, you can look at him. He got a baby face, short, young. You know, and he was, you know, he was west of Park Manor, old block, old block. So he wasn't nowhere over that way. So, but hey, man, look, you can't be doing that, you know. And these guys are so sensitive now. They look for any reason to shoot you. I like the rapper named S. Dot out of Chicago. He nice. S. Dot. I'm not familiar with S. Dot. Okay, probably new. There's a lot of rappers come out of Chicago. A lot of them. A lot of rappers come out of Chicago. Uh, 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 and Chief Keef was his real name is Sosa. For anybody that don't know, his name is Sosa. He come from the low end. Now I know y'all heard of people say the low end. Well, they call it the low end come where Chicago set up. Chicago starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on and on and on. South. Then the dividing line is Madison. You start the other way. That's north. You see what I'm saying? That's how Chicago set up. Now the low end is like in the 30s and 40s. The high end, the suburbs, you're going into the suburbs, that's like 100 and I say 127, something like that. So, so, but 485 Steve Drive. Okay, yeah, he claimed 485 Steve Drive. Okay, you must misspelling that, Night Rider. 485 Steve Drive. Never heard of it. So, King Drive, 48. You got to be 4 numbers. So it might be 4851 South King Drive. Like Old Block was on 63rd and King Drive. Oh, I'm sorry, King Von, 64th and King Drive. We are not from 63rd. But 63rd is right there, but he don't like to claim it. All right. Yeah, King Drive. My bad. Okay, King Drive. Okay. That was kind of figured. King Drive. Yeah. Yeah. King Drive. King Drive is 63rd is right here. 64th is just a half a block down. But the BDs didn't claim 63rd because the GDs was on 63rd. That's why King Von got a big 6-4 here. 6 and a 4. We from 64. We not from 63rd. That's why he had Quando Rondo saying, they are dirty niggas on 63rd. They are dirty over there, right? And there ain't no but GDs over there. That's all. But they all went to school together, y'all. They all went to school together. They all grew up together in the IDB Wells homes, the Park Manor homes, the Stateway Gardens, the Ickies. These are all projects right together. They all grew up together. They got pictures of them at the same sock hops. They call them sock hops back then. Parties. But then once the towers fell, the projects fell, they all split and went different directions. But they were still close by. But some were BDs, some were GDs. So Old Block said, look, you're going to be straight BD here or nothing else. So everybody dropped their flag. Jack TV is dead. Okay? Jack TV got caught up in a shootout. Okay? He's dead. So, yeah. So that what happened. So, and same way with STL. Now I know y'all heard of STL. STL ain't nothing but St. Lawrence Boulevard. All right, EBT. They just called themselves that because they was on EBT card. So that's why they called it that. These are new sets because the towers broke down. So these are new sets. STL, GDs. All right, St. Lawrence number GDs. All right, 64th and King Drive on Park Manor, but Old Block, nothing but GDs. I mean, BDs. He used to call WIC, WIIK. They changed it to O Block when O.D. Perry got killed. So, yeah, oh yeah, I know my business, man. 'Cause I grew up down there. I grew up. I'm from there, so that's why I know. And I'm just a little bit older. I just know maybe they father, but mostly their grandparents. And you know, I, I don't be lying. I'm from that. I'm from the trenches, baby. You know, but thank God, my son, he wasn't a part of that. None of that. You know, he used to beg me to take him down there, but I didn't. Never did. Never will. So, but anyway, but it's just funny how things come about. I've been, let's say I know Night Rider ever since kindergarten. Well, we get up in high school, you my enemy now. Because he's a GD, I'm a BD. So I'm looking to kill you when I get a chance. It's a school called Dunbar High School here. I went on their prom too with this young lady. King Von went in there and shut up the school. And just walked out the front door, wasn't nothing, like wasn't no big thing. And the police, you know, we shoot back at the police here. New Year's Eve, police go in New Year's Eve because they can't tell the difference in fireworks or a gunshot. So that's that's how it is. But yeah, but I know my low end and all them, and it's a shame they should have left them up. But guess what? What they did was they tore down the towers. Why? Because it was only 10 minutes from downtown Chicago. That's why. That was prime location. Guess what's right there now? Condominiums, condos. You can't even go to say, look, this is where I grew up at. I grew up right here. You can't even go down there because the police gonna ask you why you down there. What you want? The KMAT building. Those are BD's headquarters, the KMAT building. That was right there, right off of 64th. And man, they tore that down. Ain't nothing there but a big vacant lot. They hit them with a RICO Act. They took about 30 of them to jail for life. So man. But anyway, enough going down memory lane. Yeah. But I'm blessed. I will say that. I grew up and I had a lot of respect in the neighborhood because I'm old school. I grew up old school, Yeah, Dunbar High School in DC. No, Dunbar High School here. Paul Dunbar High School. Yeah, in DC. Okay, Nandro Park and 5 crew. Beefing all in the hallway. Doing dry. What? Man. Yeah. Man. Yeah. D-Ray, look at D-Ray. You stayed awake. Yeah. I was prepared to stay awake tonight. So, I'm trying to get a balance in between the morning and night. So I spent a lot of time researching the Chirac movement. Coming from Cali, I wanted to see how y'all got down out that way. Oh, okay. All right. Did that help? Did you understand a little bit how it's set up? And like I say, they all was friends. They all grew up together. They all are so dope together. They all so cracked together. They all that. Then, the next thing you know, you my enemy now. And they were serious. And a lot of bodies dropped. And the gang war is still going on to this day. Now, you got the old block get back gang. When I be saying get back gang, right? Well, it was a get back gang when one of theirs get killed. they got the get back gang to go out and retaliate. Well, now they don't respect the older old block guys, like Muwap, like Los, none of them guys, right? Now they got these shorties guys in the old block. They don't respect nothing. So they talking about tearing down old block now. Little Dirk said he was gonna buy it, but did he buy it? No, he didn't. And now that's why he's saying he can't come back to Chicago. But that's a lie. Dirk got more pull in Chicago than anything. They got a big mirror right across the street from Old Block of King Von. A big picture. A lot of people come around taking pictures right in front of it. King Von, which is Devon Bennett, okay? His father was killed by a sniper. His father was a BD2. His father was nothing nice. I'm gonna tell you. Now, Von wasn't nothing nice either. Von got into a fight a long time ago on the bus. I know y'all heard about that with this young man from Jaru, Butter. Okay, and he beat up King Von, about 5 of them. You know what King Von said when the fight was broken up? He said, "Everybody put their hands on me, they gonna die." Bodies start dropping like that. Everybody touched him, died like that. And he tweeted about it. And I'm like, this dude, man. And he can rap, though. He can rap. But he had a good heart. Now, I know y'all saying, KQ, come on, he killed people. He got a good heart. Yeah, he had a good heart. He took his first $100,000. He took it over to Old Block. He gave it to all his guys. He split it up. He said he split it up. He said, now everybody can be straight over here. All right? Everybody can be straight. Get you some clothes, get you some shoes, get you a car. Everybody straight over here. His father was the same way. His father didn't care about riches and fame. Vine didn't even have a car. Now Tuckerville. They call it Tuckerville. He was a young man, went to school on the wrestling team, but they ain't telling the truth. He was a GD. He was an active GD. See, they ain't telling you that. Yes, he got killed on the bus stop by O.D. Perry. But they ain't telling about what he did. Okay? See, you ain't gonna read so much. And the streets knows. Okay? So Tuka did something and they retaliated. And he happened to be there. And he wasn't the only one on the bus stop. He wasn't there by himself. So, and next thing you know, they shot him up and get back in the car. And they knew who did it. So yeah. Tuka mother, she been doing interviews, stuff like that. But I mean, come on. They didn't tell it all. And that, yes, smoking on Tuka, that started here in Chicago. Now Jacksonville, they picked it up. They got a gang war going on in Jacksonville. When they talking about Tupac started it. Man, I'm smoking on such and such, But he was doing it to honor the guy. But here in Chicago, they doing it to disrespect the guy. Man, I'm smoking on Duck ass, man. I'm smoking his ass. See, his ass shouldn't did this, And then it's called the disrespect. Yeah, So, but yeah. That's how it is. Smoking on dead ass to dead homies. Yep. So, but it's nothing to glorify though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, when you hear them sirens, man, and when you see 2 ambulances coming, then okay, you got more than one dead. And this is like all day long, in the city. You know, I'm on the outskirts of the city now, but I still go there. You know, pick my friend up when his bike was messed up. I had to go down there and take him home every day and stuff like that. And you know, but like I said, I grew up down there, so I'm original from down there. So the young guys, they don't know me from a can of paint, but their dad and grandfather knows me. See, I'm older. I'm 50. I'll be 58. These guys ain't number 24, 25, 26 years old. They weren't even born when I was down there, you know. So there's a lot, respect down there. You know. Oh yes, most definitely. Oh yes. You know that, baby. Man, you know that. Yes. Always. And what makes it so bad, I live by myself. So I don't have to hide anything. I just put it on my nightstand. That's it. Nightstand. Then I got one in the kitchen. Now, when my grandbabies come over, then I put it up in the safe. Because that little one, the little 10-year-old, she like to ramble. She like to ramble, man. She like to ramble. So, so I got to keep her away, for my shit, right? Because she like to ramble. She be all in the bathroom looking through the cabinet and stuff, man. I said, "You still in the bathroom?" Yeah, and man, she up there looking in, and she about 10. That's my little grandbaby, you know. But no, oh no, I ain't stupid now. I ain't stupid now. I had a friend got Hey, y'all ever heard of Trench's News? Anybody have a Trench's News? He has a channel now. He testified in the old block 6 case. He wear a mask on his face. Um they call him Trench's News. And that's really Swiper, right? Okay, well, it's called Trench, TRENCHS. He wear a mask on his face. Well, he grew up with them. Okay, you heard him? Yeah. He grew up with them. His name really is Swiper. Well, he was a stick-up man. He was a stick-up artist. But he testified for them in the old block 6 case. But he can tell you everything about everybody. He blew up on YouTube. I think he's at 136,000 subscribers now, and he got that in like 3 months. And what happened was, he grew up with all of them. He was friends with people in O Block. He was friends with people in STL. Why? Because they all knew each other. But he was good with both people. Like he was in O Block. He lived in O Block and HTL. And then he went over to O Block, and Vaughn was sitting on the bench over there. O Block, it's a gated community, but not gated like y'all think. Okay, it's like a gated like to keep them in, and So, so he told Vaughn, "Look here, man. He on my time, man. Vaughn, leave him alone. Don't mess with him." Because it was a guy from HTL over there. He said, "Okay, since he on your time, okay, I'll leave him alone." Then old boy came back from the store, head busted open, bleeding. He said, "What happened?" Vaughn did it, right? Vaughn beat the shit out of him. He ain't funny, man. It's just the way he told the story. I mean, I wasn't there or nothing. These guys was young, but I'm just saying. He said, Vaughn did it. He said, "Man, Vaughn, didn't I tell you he was on my time?" He said, "Yeah, but he was on my time at the store." Man, I'm telling you, man, Vaughn, it was something wrong with that dude. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, he had a good heart and everything, but I don't know, man. If you believe in that type of thing, thou shalt not kill. You know, yeah. Oh yes, well, yeah, yes. Why got shot in the head? Right. He got shot in the head in a store. It didn't go to his head. The fragments went in his head, but it's kind of skinned him. And he said he would run around the store like his head was on fire. Right? Like when I burnt my head that time with that iron. Right? Well, that's how he was doing. And And he went through a lot of stuff too. And this is a true story. This same police officer, Officer Watts, he used to mess with me too. I mean, you talking about a guy that 30 years on the job, and he started messing with him. And he was a crooked cop. And Swiper went and told the police on him. And he said, "Man, you don't want to do this, man. You're gonna have a lot of trouble." He said, "Look, I don't care. He messed with my mama, and he taking my drugs. He admitted it. He said, look here." And the police said, "Look, call the feds." And this is true story. It's in Chicago's Sun-Times Tribune. You can see it. All right. My old stuff is in the Tribune. I'll show it to y'all tomorrow. What I better not show y'all. They did an undercover stain on him. Sergeant Watts, look it up. Sergeant Watts. And he was the governor of the low end. In other words, he grew up down there and became a police officer. And everybody that messed with him, he was getting them back, kind of. He was with the hobos. Now, the hobos, if y'all don't know who they are, they're another gang. But they're a gang from all gangs. Disciples, Blackstone, Vice Lords, all wrapped up in one. They do extortion. They do stick-ups. They do that. Well, he was feeding them information. So the FBI caught him. And now he had to do some time. I think he's out now. But Swiper, he testified against him. Trenton News testified against him because he did his mother the same way. And his mother was on dialysis. And he put his mother in jail. So they had to let 200 and some people out of jail because of him. And they got a $5,000 check for misincarceration. That's not a lot, but it's a lot when you're in there for a year or two. Okay? So I always wonder when they outside, how do they know who is who? Yeah. Well, they know. The BDs from the GDs, they don't wear the hats to the left no more. That's when I was coming up. The left was Blackstone, right was GDs. All right. Now they don't do that no more. All right. They just know who. All right. The GDs, just like when I go in the penitentiary, when you go into jail. All right, what you ride? Man, I ride GD. Oh, your guy's over there. Your guy's over there. So, and people can tell. That's why I don't understand about Chirac either though. Yeah, they can tell. You can tell what area you're in. Everybody know what the BD stronghold is. Everybody know K-Man building, number BDs. The low end is mixed up, different buildings. You know which one is a GD building, which one is, if not, they'll tell you. You'll see. You can see everybody greeting each other with the handshake. You know where you're at. So, it's simple. I mean, you got to be here to understand what I'm talking about. But they don't wear the hats to the left or the right no more. Yeah, there you go. Sergeant Ronald Watts. There you go. I just Googled it. Yep. Oh, okay, David. Okay. I'm about to say, how you know about Sergeant Ronald? Okay. Well, Sergeant Ronald Watts, he gave me trouble. He never sent me to jail, but he gave me trouble. A lot. But he started sending people to jail unjustly. He'll plant drugs on them. He do all that. And he ain't the only one. He's just the only one got caught. Him and Muhammad. Muhammad was his partner. And guess where they patrolled at? Down there at Ida B. Wells, Madden Park Homes. That's where his stronghold was at. And he said, "Hey, y'all got my money? Psst, yeah, here you go." And he gave him the money. I think he was getting like 20 grand a week. And then he split it with his boy. Psst, they gone. Then he let everybody know when the police coming, they'll be here tomorrow morning. Lock it up. Then he had the hobos. So you looked it up, Dave, huh? KQ ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right. So, but yeah, he was crooked and good for his ass. He sent Swiper mother to jail for 5 years. She was on dialysis. She didn't do nothing. But she was a heroin addict. But she didn't want the money because she thanked God that she got clean. Jail cleaned her up. So, and she's out to this day. But good for his ass. You know, good for him. Oh, you stay researching? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. And it's interesting, but what gets me and what really pisses me off about my city, I love my city. I do. It's just that they all knew each other. They all was close. They slept in the same house in the projects. You know how the projects, you know how they set up this floor, that floor, that floor. Well, we can go downstairs and we're gonna go kick it and such, make some music. Keith Chief, Sosa. All right. Well, his name is they call him Chief Keef. All right. Well, he made it, and he made it big. He had a big house out there in the Highland Park where Michael Jordan house is. All right. Well, he did a concert at our Ariana's, and after the concert, everybody come on by my house. Okay, and they did. Only the guys he grew up with in the projects and IWL's home. Well, they did that. They partied everything. Then okay, cool. Well, he had to go out of town to do a concert. They came back and robbed this shit. Why? They told him they robbed him. And he said, why would y'all do that? Because you didn't get D Rose out of jail. Now, D Rose was a BD2, and he promised to get him out of jail. Well, he didn't get him out of jail. So Vaughn took baby clothes. They took everything. Because you said you were going to get him out. You didn't keep your word. So we're going to make sure we get him out by selling all this shit. You know, Chief Keef said, you know what? That's it. And he got the hell out of Chicago, moved to California, and then looked back. Vaughn died. He didn't say rest in peace or nothing. And I don't blame him. Because Vaughn took 2 guns from him, 2 pipes from him. And they just took all the man jewelry and everything. And he's only one man. So you can't really do nothing. You know, you can't pay nobody to go do that because they're gonna run off with your money. It might kill you. You know, you lucky Vaughn didn't kill you. You know, so he didn't look back. Same with Little Dirt. He came back one time. And when he came back, he was snooty. Vaughn said, hey, Dirt, man, let me get 500 because somebody wanted to borrow 500. You know, they needed something, whatever. He said, man, I don't know that dude. Just like that. $500. We talking about Little Dirt just signed a $30 million contract. Just signed it 2-3 weeks ago. You mean tell me he had money before that? You mean tell me you couldn't loan him $500 in the projects? So he ain't welcome in the old block, they say. So I don't know. So, but it's nothing about the city of Chicago I don't know. Train, plane, bus, whatever. Because I did it all. I was dating on the bus. I was dating on the train. I was dating in the car. All right. Then I started riding bikes. You know, then I started off with mini bikes. Then I started off with dirt bikes. And then I started off, I bought my own bike. Then I finally got my katana. All right. But I was on the outskirts. I'm in the suburbs. Then of course, that's history. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, I love my city, man, and at night, beautiful city. You know, it's just that I hate to see all these guys that died, and they all knew each other. You know, Duck and Vaughn, they knew each other. They was kids getting home, coming from high school, got into a fight. You know, but you know how that go. You know, but they all knew each other. You know, and I'm gonna tell you, the women, they ain't innocent in this shit. Women's not innocent in this. A lot of women set up a lot of these guys. A lot of them set up a lot of these guys. And you'd be surprised. The ones that still here, you better thank your lucky stars. You better thank Allah that you're still here. My man, Apple Scapple, KQKC, the second OG. What it do? What it do? What's going on, man? What's going on, Thomas? I'm just chopping it up, man. You know, just chopping up for a minute, man, before I lay it down. You know, get ready. I got a couple of errands to run tomorrow. All right, that's all. Just chopping up. On the south side of Chicago, the best side. All right, because the west side now, hey, the west side ain't no punks either now. The west side will lay you down. Yes, sir. But yeah. What's up, Otis and Grace? What's going on? Like I say, you know, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. And like I say, you know, I never got the channel off yet. Because everybody kept asking me about Chicago. Everybody kept asking me about, you know, how the setup, how, you know, how do you move, how you do this, how you do that, how you do this and that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start a channel, maybe twice a week. Go on there. We talk about the latest of what happened in Chicago, things like that. You know, I hear from the chop before you lay it down. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. When you lay it down, then on the south side of Chicago, the best side indeed. Oh yeah. The best side is the south side, man. Now, of course, I grew up on the south side, but the west side, man, I got some buddies from the west side, man, and they knew how to party. The west side, well, one thing about it, they knew how to party, you know. And I was so drunk one night, man, coming from the west side. Woo! I rolled down and went. It was like 20 below zero in Chicago. It was like 20 below. Wasn't no snow on the ground. It was just cold. I rolled down all the windows, right? All the windows. Trying to sober up, right? And I was drunk in the motherfucker, man. I was cruising, man. I was letting that cold air hit my face, trying to stay woke. And I'm barely making it, right? So I put some gum in my mouth because I saw the police, right? I'm trying to chew some gum, right? I'm driving, right? And they rolled right past me. They looked right in my face, and they started laughing, right? They knew what was up. They didn't even stop me. And you know, I put on one of them smile like, you know, man, I would chew them. You know, I was trying to get home, man. I was trying to get home. Then when I made it to the south side, then, you know, I told you Chicago was set up. I'm on 35th. So I got to go to 47, 57, 67. Then I get off at 67 because I lived on 68th. So I got off at 67. And I'm like, I got off there. The red light was right there. Now I fell asleep almost at the red light. Because y'all know I fall asleep in a minute, right? On y'all ass. Y'all know that, right? We all know that. Man, I was so happy to get home, man. I woke up the next day. He said, man, you all on the curve and everything, man. I said, it's a park. He said, yeah. I said, well, that's all that matters. Shit, goddamn it. It was like a hoopty. It was a hoopty anyway. I didn't really care about it. I had another car that I had in the garage. I really didn't care, you know, because I'm still living the low end at that time. So, but man, I don't know how I made it home. And I would never do that again. Never drive drunk. Because it seemed like I was driving okay, but I wasn't. You know? That was so funny about it. You know? Big facts, Otis, and that's worldwide to be the advent of the smartphone. Yeah, what's a smartphone? Yeah. If you are not headstrong, then women will set you up for sure. Yep, just can't look like you walking. Yeah, Otis, you're right. You're right. And that's why I was saying that women is not innocent in none of this stuff. Because they will set you up. Especially if you do them wrong. And they will play you. Whoever the biggest player, if both of y'all got money, then she'll be playing both of y'all. She'll be playing both of y'all. I've seen it too many times. Only thing about it was illegal money then. Now I see it in rap, rap beefs and stuff like that. When I was coming up, it was illegal money, but they had money. It was dirty money, but it was money. And women would play you against another dude. Next thing you know, y'all shooting it out. And like old girl Vaughn was with, China Doll, whatever her name was. Well, she was cheating on him right away. She was cheating on him right away. So, just like King Von's daughter's sister, Kayla B. She was dating one of the guys from STL. So they all grew up together. They didn't even know Von was her brother 2 years later. And one guy said, man, that's Von's sister. He said, you know what? They got the same last name. That sure is. And that's how they found out. Then she started riding with the BDs then. Yeah. So, but no, but that's how it go. And she's a cute young lady, Kayla B. And Von's mother is very attractive. She's a little young, but she's very attractive. Von's mother was dating a lot of them BDs over there. They don't talk about that, but she was. She was one of them, mothers that thought she still was 16. Put it that way. And she was a nice looking lady. She was. His whole family was nice looking. Yeah. Jump off, OJ. Jump off what? Jump off? Jump off what? You talking about that jump off a cliff? What time is it? Yeah, I got okay. I got time. I got nothing to do to my appointment is at 10:30, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah. T-Roy look like Avon to me. T-Roy just short. He just got he's short and he got what they call them braids, locks, whatever. That's why. OJ, you can talk and fly off a pile of dookie. You can talk a fly off a pile. I know. Oh, yeah. What's her mom? A jump off, meaning dishes was passed around for the homies. man, I never met her. I just seen pictures of her and I heard about her. That's all. I seen Von's sister. I never met her. And she would be too young for me anyway. And but you can tell, his whole family, nice looking family. The women in his family was nice looking. So now, only thing about it is they all was half brothers and sisters. So she had like I think 3 different baby fathers. So you know what that means, right? So, but it been a pleasure. But no, T-Roy died. But did you know T-Roy was one of the he had family members all over Chicago. He had family members all over Chicago. He had a big ass family. A lot of people don't know that. Slutty was his brother. Slutty got killed with Vaughn in Atlanta. Zell Mundo. He was with one of the O Block 6, but he killed himself because a woman cheated on him. Okay? Now, and T-Roy, he lost 3 other brothers before he died. That family was cursed, I think. So they all died. So, but wasn't there a rumor that that Vaughn and Kayla B was mad. Yeah, it was. It was. That's not true. She always knew who Vaughn was her brother. That wasn't true. They said they were messing around, but they wasn't messing around. You know, um, but I heard that too. Because they didn't meet each other too late. That's why they came up with it. See, she didn't know Vaughn was her brother until she was like 13. You know, because they didn't stay in the same place. So that's why. They didn't stay in the same place. You know how you have some people stay with grandma, some people stay with Aunt Susie, stuff like that. Because Vaughn is not from the O. Vaughn is from basically around my way, Lamron, Inglewood, you know. But then he started, he started moving with his mom down to the low end. And that's how they got to know at a young age. And that's how everything happened. So hey, it is what it is, you know. And yeah, I know that area very well. I know a lot of people that's gone now down there my age. Um, and they will have a fit of what's going on right now. If they still was alive, and they had a fit, they have a fit that they went to school together and they killing each other. Man, I'm telling you, it wouldn't be nothing nice. 'Cause I told you it was structured when we were coming up. They don't have no structure now. So, but anyway, with that, that's all KQ got. We holding steady at 42. Wow, there's 42 people still listening, huh? Running my damn mouth. Been on here almost 3 hours. Wow, man. Okay. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that came in tonight and listened to my old boxing talk and old stories from the old neighborhood, you know. But I still go down there periodically, maybe once a month. Just to holler at my guy. I only got 2 guys down there that still didn't leave. They're still down that way. I remember I told y'all he got his room locked up and all that stuff. You shouldn't have to live like that. But it is what it is, you know. And you never know what can happen down there. So you ever come to Chicago, be careful. Call OKQ. Because Chi-Town Finance, he's here right now. He's supposed to be calling me today. We're gonna meet up. But maybe he'll call me tomorrow. Cause I told him I'll be off tomorrow. So he's here. Because Chi-Town Finance, he's from Chicago too. But he's from the west side. So but yeah, and that's all I have right now. I smoke some indica. Weed is legal here. Y'all know that, right? Weed is legal here in Chicago. So you can smoke weed right on the corner. Police ride past, won't say nothing. Walk down the street, smoke weed. Police won't say nothing. It's just legal. It's legal. You can go in the shop and buy it. Now, the one in the shop, I don't think it's 100% marijuana. That's just my opinion. Okay? Because people say, it's marijuana. But then again, they ain't smoking it like the other marijuanas. Because I don't smoke. So they don't smoke like the other marijuanas. A blunt, granddaddy purple put me to sleep every time. You know what? I have a problem sleeping. That's why I came on here the other night. I was in the bed when I fell asleep online. I was in the bed. I got up out the bed because I couldn't sleep. I kept tossing and turning. And normally, I ain't by myself, but every blue moon, I ain't by myself. Let me put it that way. And but I couldn't sleep because I live by myself. I want to keep it like that. So I just say, hey, I'll hop on. Then it hit me, bam. Then I fell asleep. But not today. I'm not tired at all today. And I gotta lay it down, at least trying to rest, trying to go to sleep. So, but I'm not tired at all today. So I didn't do too much today because again, it's fall outside now. The grass is not growing like it, it stopped growing. Growing season is over with. So hey, but but thanks. Yeah, I've been trying dispensary. I haven't got high yet. Oh, you haven't? Yeah. No, I'm saying. They said it's weed, but it ain't done nothing for me since I was a teenager. Well, see, that's what I told everybody. When I was younger, we used to smoke cigarette top papers and roll up weed. Three people be on one joint and we be high as a kite. Three people on a joint and a 40 ounce, and we be high as a kite. Trust me. You know, yeah, So hey, I mean, it's just crazy. They think they getting high. Cause ain't no way, like I told them, if this was 80, 81, you know, I say the year I graduated, 85, right? 85. I guarantee you put that same marijuana in a cigar and try to smoke one after another, man, you be in a coma. You'll be in a coma. So ain't nobody gonna tell me, you know. What's going on, Seattle Rick? What's going on? I just got off for work at a weed shop. Now I'm about to sit on a cloud. Okay. All right. You must have some good weed down there in Seattle. Shoes. Man. Cause man, I'm telling you, man. They think they ain't smoking weed and they buying them damn cigar and roll them up and man, please. And what? And they think they got names for it too, right? Man, please. You roll up one fat cigarette top paper, man. You be high all day long. Shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Shit, yeah, you be in a coma, man. Shit, talking about man, five a number, man. Please, we was out like a light. We all was on the couch like, knocked out. 140 ounce of OE, Old English, right now, in one joint. Among three guys, three strapping high school guys. We all high as a kite. And you tell me, can you do that today? No, no. One guy smoking 10 of them and still won't get that type of high. It's just what it is, you know. But no one killing right now is heroin in Chicago. Fentanyl. That's the number one killer right now. So, yeah. I lost my money with that garbage dispensary weed. Yeah, that's dispensary. Sometimes they're trying to stretch it. They're trying to stretch it and make it last, make more money and stuff like that. It's all a gimmick. You know, So, but y'all be careful, man, out there with them drugs and shit, man. Cause they ain't gonna do no good for you, man, but kill your brain cells. It is. And up here, same thing with the all drugs, really. You know, and people taking shit that they give you for surgery to go to sleep. That's how dangerous can that be? You taking something that make you go to sleep because they finna cut you open, but they finna give you something no to make you go to sleep. No, and you get high off of that. Okay, go to sleep. You probably ain't gonna wake up. You know, man. So it is what it is. Shit, man. You call that heroin dog food in Chicago. Yeah, call that heroin dog food. Yeah. They call it boy. They call cocaine girl. Call heroin boy and things like that. You know, stay away from that shit, man. I'm telling you right now, heroin is not pure like it used to be. It used to be pure. You could cut it and hit it with a 5, 6. I went to jail with dealing drugs, and you can hit it. It take up an 8. It can take an 8 hit. That's still good. That's purity. But now, man, they got that with fentanyl, all kind of stuff, and they ain't no scientists. And people dropping off dead, dropping off dead, dropping off dead. You know, just went. Oh, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. She didn't know how to do it right. He did. You know, same person said that he did. You know, it's just best not to leave that shit alone. You know, so because man, it ain't no fun, man. Going to a funeral and and it have to be, you know. So with that, that's all I got, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it down. Go ahead and lay it down. Okay. So, but y'all have a good night, and everything. And appreciate y'all hanging in there and just chopping it up with KQ. That's all. I don't get to talk too much unless I'm talking to my daughters, and they always tell me how wrong I am. You know, they always tell me, see, kids, your kids ain't nothing, man. I'm telling you right now, they ain't nothing when they get grown, right? And you get older, right? I mean, and then they got degrees and stuff, and now they think they just, oh man, they just think they know everything, right? See, Dad, what it is, see, you not what I told you that, right? So, but but I love my kids. Yeah, I love my kids. So, but thank you all for coming in here, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Like I say, hit the like button, of course, and I appreciate everybody hanging in there, talking to me. It's 2:14 here in Chicago, and so man, keep your head on a swivel, and like I said, be careful. All right, and I will see y'all Wednesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, we getting ready for that fight this weekend, and I think that's gonna be a great fight. All right, we already talked about that earlier, and a good conversation earlier too with my man X, good young amateur boxer, so out of New York, and I've been sponsoring him for a long time, well, a couple years. So, and with that, that's all I got. I'm definitely living it up. And with that, y'all have a good night. Peace and love.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I got diamond rings and pearls.
Hey Tom, you was asking me who was that? Who was that singing? Okay, that's his I don't know if you know, but that is the Ticket TV midlife music, the LWC Lions Den basketball committee, basketball whatever Lions Den basketball community, and so he has a midlife music now. That's A Weapons. A Weapons used to be a singer for them. That song is almost 20 years old. And he gave me some songs, and I've been using that song basically as an outro. So, But he's a good brother, but he's doing other things. You know, he's about my age, and that song was recorded about 20 years ago. All right. So I just saw that you was asking who was that. So, all right. So with that, that's it. That's all I got. I'm not gonna play all of it since y'all already heard it.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.